Porcelain. I just...
For the record.
I just want to say how good you are at this. And just like, I appreciate all your work.
No.
Alright.
I appreciate you
I
saying
think it's really cool that you introduced us to BDSM as a group.
Also,
that weird thing you did with my team the other day is still itching.
It's still itching.
Ready.
Anyways,
There's creams for that.
You would think.
So, last time you guys left Curios and headed towards New Barovia with Eddie. And that's when you guys,
Cream can't heal a broken arm.
you planned to integrate Eddie into the city, blah, blah, blah. Then you guys you made a whole plan. And then you...
Oh, did we?
Well, do you remember what the plan was? Because if we pull up
Yeah, I remember the plan.
Logan, can you give us
Plans
a
are useless.
The
but
plan
planning
was-
is everything.
Can you pull up the map real quick? Because
Yeah.
that's integral to the plan.
It's integral.
We had Team Alpha and Team Omega. I can't quite remember who was on either team, but I know Irina's with us.
Sadly.
Yeah, and Team Alpha
Oh, I ain't
dropped
sad
us
about
off with. We were on the SS Strahd Slayer in Hamist, and then Team Alpha went away to meet up with Team Omega, who is camped out on the water, off of this river that runs into the ocean, off in the Zelly, right? And so then we we purchased in the city of Hamist. We purchased some boats and
Several
carts.
things of ale.
And a bunch of wine. Yeah, you covered our asses with the wine. And then we traversed up towards Nizeli with the idea that we were gonna, like, go in, get Blackstrap, get the map, do what we needed to do, hop in these boats, sail down river, and then portage when we had to, if it got too bad. And then we'd just dump out into the ocean, meet up with Team Omega, and Team Alpha was just gonna be there for backup. And we got there, camped out, we hid the canoes in the woods, right? Mm-hmm. And then Pete went inside the city. And Cab went inside the city with Irina, trying to like look for someone who's gonna officiate their wedding or help them with their honeymoon or something like that. Came back with some info. Tower turned into a raven, scoped out some stuff, and found a schedule of transports that were being brought into the city, and we thought we might be able to use one of those as like cover to get in and figure out where Blackstrap was hiding. So then we waited out till midnight when the supposed shipment came in, and then the shipment didn't come. Oh no, 8 p.m. is when it didn't come. And then we kind of were like, oh, it didn't come. And I remembered that that's because that's for tomorrow. I don't know what day it is. But there was going to be one at midnight, so we were like, do we want to wait till midnight? And everyone was like, no.
You said
So-
8 o'clock.
Yeah, I know. And then 8 p.m. rolled around and nothing happened. And then I was like, I'm pretty sure that this 8 p.m. is for the next day, but if we stay till midnight, there should be a shipment coming. That can confirm that we're on the right timeline. But then Cab, Jog, Salrin, and Irina went inside, and Wandissimo, Toward, and Flareon were left alone outside, which was the party's first mistake, honestly. And then midnight rolls around, and the cart came, and Flareon snuck up behind it, checked to make sure it did in fact hold crossbows, which it did, and then Tower gave him the thumbs up like, good, we're on the right timeline. But Flareon took that to mean we're commandeering this cart, and Wandissimo run into the driver's seat and push the driver out, and there we are, if I remember correctly.
That is all true.
Yeah, it is.
So,
That is all true.
we rejoin, as you guys, like you just said. You know, you guys are down here by the carts in the trees here. There's also Flareon, chasing. There's Wandissimo who just pushed the guy out. And it is midnight, about-ish. There is one torch on the front of
We're
the
in the
cart.
city.
Everyone else is in the city, right?
Yeah.
They're all in the city.
Yeah.
Except for
we went
me,
to an inn.
except for
Yeah,
Tower
we're in the
and,
city.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's why I told you. We all
Like
went to an
I
inn.
said, the party's first mistake was leaving us alone.
Where's John?
I'm in the city.
Yeah.
he's
Oh
with them.
my
It's
goodness.
all four of
Literally just
us
the
are in
two
the
us
city.
and Wandissimo.
What does Flareon want to do? So Flareon, you're marching behind the cart, and then you order Wandissimo to go up. And then he climbs on the cart, goes over the top, then throws the dude off onto the thing, and the cart's still moving, and you see the man roll off to the side. What do you want to do?
I run around to the side,
So, which
like
left
towards
side,
the man,
this
yeah.
one? 5.
And
10,
I run up to him and I try to help him up. And
20.
say, "Oh, I'm sorry, my pet monkey got away from me. Here, let me help you up."
All right, you can see the man like just lying on the ground there, and you can see as he's like, what the hell? What? And give me a persuasion.
14. My base stealth right now with that active is 17.
That's not bad.
And you can see like he looks just frazzled on the ground, like he's still trying to figure out what's going on as you're helping him up. And is there anything else you want to do?
I say, Juanissimo, stop!
See, as he's doing that, you see he pulls out a hand crossbow, and he's like, what's going on?
I grab his arm.
And you're gonna grab his arm, and you can see he just has this wild look, and he goes,
Easy,
that
Fred.
was your goddamn monkey?
Yes, he's my pet.
And you can see he just looks furious, and he's just fear in his eyes. And he's just towered. What do you want to do? Is this man? He just looks complete, and he just starts screaming. He goes, "Don't let your damn monkey just run around and push people off carts in the middle of the night." And and you see he points over at the gate. He goes, "And I got a job to do." And as you look up, you can see the gates in the distance.
I want to sneak up to the cart on like the other side.
Yeah, and you guys can see the gate up in the distance.
I want to sneak up to the other side of the cart.
Give me a skill.
22.
Wait, don't you get plus 10?
Yep.
Didn't you roll 16?
You can.
I rolled 10.
Oh.
Can I try to climb into said cart? Like, is it? Oh, it's covered.
Yeah, it's like a.
Is the cover like tied down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna hop in the seat. I wanna hop in the seat and then just like kind of like play like I'm asleep.
Sweet, so you gotta do double movement, right?
Oh, is that's my 30 feet right
Yeah,
there?
that's your 30 feet right there.
Okay, then. Fuck it. I just go. Hey, anybody commandeering this? This looks like a special cart. Like I poke my head over. Like, is this one of y'all's?
And then we're gonna go over to so if this is what you guys are doing, you're just talking, right, at this point?
Yeah.
You can see the man, he just starts sputtering, and he's like, what the hell what is your guys' problem?
Does he point that crossbow at me?
He just has both, I mean, he has his hand on his arm.
Yeah, I have my hand on
Whoa,
it.
whoa!
Listen, hands off me, Centaur.
Are you gonna put that down?
And he goes, listen, you have no idea who I am, and who I work for.
You have no idea who I am, who I work for.
And he's just glaring at him. And he goes,
Are you what's in the cart?
and he goes, you don't have the clearance for it.
I beg to differ, son.
If I
And he
guess
goes,
it, will you?
you have, and you just see he's just like, hands off me, I swear.
If I guess what's in the cart, will you tell us?
If you make a guess at what's in my cart,
Yeah.
we're like, no.
Oh, well, I already know what it is.
You're taking.
And he goes, listen, I'm not here. I'm not here to argue. Can just get the fuck out of my way.
Listen.
Before I lose my temper. I'll make your life hell.
What's your name?
And he goes, I have an order here. I don't have. What do you fucking do?
I want your name, son. I never asking.
Give me a persuasion.
Listen, I don't know who that.
Persuasion.
That's a big 7.
He goes, I don't have to tell you shit.
Listen, friend. I don't know what this monkey or this son is. I was sent out here by Lance to, around this time of night. Someone was bringing a shipment of crossbows, and I was supposed to help escort y'all in, but
You can see he goes, you?
Well, yeah, they've been. The times are crazy.
And he goes, well, you're doing a horrible job.
Well,
you
listen.
almost broke my leg.
Well, me?
You're a monkey.
Well, not my monkey. I don't even know who that is.
That's my monkey.
Do you know who that is? And he points at Flareon.
No.
Give me a deception.
6.
And he goes, something's fishy here. I'm gonna get get out of my way. And you can see he is Wandissimo still sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
And he goes, move your monkey.
Sir, I just want to make sure there's no hard feelings here. You know, he's a frisky little monkey. I'm only a centaur. He gets up in the trees. I can't get him. You know, I just need you to understand I'm sorry. And I said, come here, Wandissimo.
And Wandissimo comes over and he climbs on your back.
My boy.
And he goes, you're lucky I didn't break any legs or any limbs whatsoever. He just grunts as he climbs up into the cart. And he goes,
I say kind of loud, he's lucky we didn't break any of his limbs, you know?
and he goes, if I get in trouble for being late, I'm gonna come back out here and whoop both your asses.
Why would you get in trouble for being late?
And he just shakes his head, and the cart begins to move forward.
I handled that pretty well.
Yeah. I'm not upset.
But now we know they get in trouble.
So
Let me add that to my notes here. Don't be late.
and you see it starts riding off. So what are you guys gonna do?
I might as well follow him, right?
That's right.
Okay, let's go.
You still got past my tree skull?
Yeah.
Big E, bro.
Wait, so
All
what
right,
are you guys doing?
let's get it. We're gonna. I say
Let's get off to the path and just kind of sneak up there.
I like it.
kind of like in the shrubbery. Just where does the shrubbery end and like the city begins?
You can see.
There's like no other places to hide.
Yeah, you can see it's almost cleared purposefully in front of the wall.
Yeah, strategically, pretty smart on their
Yeah.
part.
All right, so let's just go up to the tree line, I guess.
So this
You want to
cart
go hide
is.
behind like this rock, maybe? Either this rock or those trees.
Yeah, let's go for the trees.
You can see, yeah, the cart's moving ahead, going like this.
I let out a.
What?
I let
Yeah,
out
so
a,
where are you?
Wait.
Where are you?
We're
guys
we're
going?
like making our way off the beaten path to like
Like this?
to,
Other
to
side.
the shrubbery on the
Other
other
side.
side.
This over here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
then
you can see, like, past that shrubbery is definitely some.
and then I go.
Give me stealth checks as you guys both
Oh, yeah.
run over. Is Wandissimo coming?
Absolutely. I would never leave my little boy behind.
And
I
give
got
me
an
stealth
8.
check as
I got
well.
an 18.
Oh boy.
One decent gets a plus 10 as well.
Oh boy. Okay, so Wandissimo had a 31
1
and
second.
I had a 35. Thanks for
God.
passing that trace, brother.
What did you get?
Me?
Tower?
18.
Alright,
I'm
then
fucking
you,
invisible over here.
as the cart's going by, you whistle. And you can. I guess give me. It's pretty dark, but you can see. You both are in complete darkness, right?
Yeah,
You
but
both
he's
don't have dark vision.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
he's
I
not.
mean, I
but
definitely.
he has the torch.
No, he has the torch, and you can see him, and you can see he turns over but doesn't stop, and he's just looking out into the darkness.
Should we conjure some animals?
You just start singing that,
Right, little porcelain.
I
and
go.
he's just going.
Hey, over here.
Nah, alright, fuck it, let him go.
No, he doesn't stop. He just keeps going.
Actually, for the next one, we conjure animals and just fucking kill the guy, right? And then, hold on, wait for it.
So you guys are just crouched in these bushes, just
We
whispering.
kill the guy, and then since we're conjuring animals, they're not real animals, we'll act like we fought them off, right? When the truck goes in, and then bring their ship in, and that's how we get their
That's a
truck.
good idea.
And you can see as you're saying that, you guys look up and you can see, as the carts disappeared inside the gate, you can see their silhouettes talking. Then you see these two big guards start marching down the path.
Do I recognize any of them?
They look pretty faceless in the sense they're dressed just like everyone else. And you can see they start marching down the path.
Oh, yep, they look for us.
Well.
Little boy didn't seem too happy.
So what do you guys want to do? Is they're just going down the path?
I said we just hold tight in the shrubbery for right now.
Yep, I'm just gonna stay put.
All right, you can see as they march by, they're going down the path.
I hope they don't see the carts.
And you can see, like from the distance, you see they walk up to the carts, and you can see them kind of sitting there, and you can see them looking under the carts and looking around. You can hear one of them call out, and he goes, "Hey, anyone around here? Hey!" You can just hear their voice quiet in the distance. "Hey!"
Should we kill him? I mean, we could.
And you can see them looking
'Cause
around.
isn't there? Aren't we by a river? Are we by a river over here?
No, it's on the other side of the castle.
Fucking.
Oh damn, we weren't even close.
And you can see they start looking around, and then they start moving back.
You should try and scare him.
Do you want to do anything as they walk by? Do you do that?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Like audibly?
Yeah. Just
You
like
can
a
see,
slight
as they're going down, you can see one of them stops and he goes, "What was that?" He goes, "I thought I heard something."
I just go.
And he goes, "Scanning the area." And he's gonna. You can see the other one comes over and just stands nearest the road as this one kind of starts walking over, and so he has a torch, right? So as he's coming closer, are you gonna do anything as he walks towards your position? And you can see as the light comes over and he goes, you can see he goes, "Oh, who's that?" And you see he puts his hand on his hilt.
And I just turn and go, hello.
And he goes, "What are you doing outside the gates?
Well,
Are those your cots over there?"
Oh, where?
Cot? We don't have any cots, no.
You don't have any cots.
No,
And you
no.
can see he just
Cots?
turns and looks over at the other one. And you can see this one, you see him start marching over this way, and he starts like waving over to something. And he goes, the one closer to you guys, and he goes, "Were you the ones who assaulted the man on the cot?"
Oh no, that was the monkey.
And he looks over at the monkey, and he goes,
A little misunderstanding.
"And whose monkey is that?" And he goes,
Yeah.
He got away from me.
"Listen, I'm gonna have to have you guys come with us. We got some questioning to do."
Okay. Oh.
And he goes,
Why?
Then give me a good reason why I shouldn't take you in. What are you boys doing out here?
Well, we were just waiting.
You just waiting for what? And pushing people off carts? These are
No.
some high-level shipments we got coming in here.
Listen.
And you over here fucking pushing people off carts.
Listen, this is
There's
what
a
happened. This
little
is what happened.
misunderstanding.
So you see,
We came to-
as you can see, I'm a centaur.
I'm
do see it.
an elephant person.
So when my monkey, my monkey.
And you can
right
see
here,
out of the gate
Are- is our-
marches four more of the men.
this is my monkey.
Is our kind welcome inside?
And he goes, "What do you mean, your kind?" Well,
We came because we were interested in some trade, but you know the night is thin, and we thought.
do you know how suspicious that sounds, man? Yeah, we have our gates open to everyone.
Well,
We've been turned away
And
from any
you're-
city because we are half
And you're
African.
out here pushing people off carts.
No.
So would you listen to me? This is what happened was. See, my little monkey friend here, like I said, I'm a centaur elephant man.
Yeah,
Climbing,
you stand out in the crowd.
yeah, climbing isn't our thing. But Wandishimo here, see, he jumped off and got into the trees. We couldn't catch him because he was up in the trees, you see. So then all of a sudden he was running by the cart and accidentally knocked this man over.
yeah. So
It
the
was
whole thing.
just a misunderstanding. He was very upset. He started.
We helped
pulling-
him up.
We helped him up. He started pulling weaponry on us.
Yeah, I was like, woo-hoo-hoo.
But we were like, it's okay. Like, it's all good. And we let bygones be bygones.
He seemed very upset about being late.
Give me a deception there, Flare on.
Oh no.
What's my deception? Ooh, that's not good. 12?
And he just looks at you. Well, you can't see his face. It's just his helmet. And you can see as the light just flickering and dancing around, he goes, "You know, usually we keep the Razorback Trail pretty cleanly. You don't get too many, thugs, people interrupting our weapon trades from the harbor."
We didn't see any.
So there was
people.
weapons in there.
And he goes, "There's a lot of things in there. There's a lot of things that travel on the Razorback Trail.
But you
And
just
let me
said
just
that
say
there
one
were
thing here,
weapons
buddy.
in there.
Let me listen here, Centaur." And you can see, as he,
So there were
you can
weapons.
see the 5 other troops in the background from the road, and you can see he holds up a hand, and he goes, "Listen here, Centaur. If I catch either one of you, fucking around with any of our shipments here, you're dead.
Why?
You're fucking dead. And you can see, he goes, what's your names?
So you really like weapons, then? You seem to be very attached to them if you're that worried about them.
And he goes, what kind of question is that?
I would just think you would guard them better if you were that worried about shipments, you know?
Listen, man.
Can I just...
From
if I
here to
may-
Hamist, and he goes, hold on there, Elephant.
Well, we're ready.
From here west to Hamist, we got plenty of sentries marked along it. It's pretty ballsy of you to choose right outside our fucking gate to start making some
boy.
trouble.
Son, no one choose
We
nothing.
didn't choose nothing. And also, by the way, we came from Hemis, and you're literally the first people we fucking saw.
And he goes,
True story.
listen, the Black Hand has many eyes. All I'm saying here,
Yeah, about that. Don't you guys...
we don't get much crime on this road here. Is all I'm saying.
You might
and
have
you
had a
causing
little
a
bit.
problem.
How would cause a problem?
Listen,
I don't see the
my
problem.
friend,
You're the ones that approached us. I don't think there was.
notice what I said. And like Tower takes his tusks and... we came here for trade. Now, does it look like we have a lot of stuff on us? We have something that I think
He goes-
you want to know.
What's with all the wine?
What?
I said, what's with all the wine?
What wine?
What do you mean, the wine in your carts over there?
Those are not... What?
Don't. And he goes, those are not your carts.
No.
You're just out here in the middle of the night.
We walk!
Why would I purchase a cart when I am a horse?
Exactly, I can ride him if I need.
My people don't believe in carts.
And he's like, God damn it. God, they just stay the fuck off the Razorback Trail, huh?
Technically,
Oh,
we are
buddy.
not on the Razorback Trail right now.
And he goes, dude, I will get permission straight from Marcus himself to wipe
Ah.
you two off the fucking face of this
I've
earth.
heard that name. Here's your boss.
And he goes, he's a lot more than a boss around here.
What's your name?
And he goes, what's your name?
It's your boy, Coward Compass.
And he doesn't shake your head. He sits there and stares and goes, Tower Compress.
That's
Was it
kind
your-
of rude, bro.
Your name?
You're a rude
You're
bunch here.
first. You're very rude to my friend here.
And you
Maybe
can
you
see he
don't
just gives
want
a
the
sigh
info-
and goes,
Maybe
I
you
don't
don't
think
want
you
this
gentlemen
information.
understand what the situation here is.
I don't think you do, my friend.
Is that a threat?
No.
It's a problem.
Well, it's a threat you won't get what's in. Yeah.
What do you got?
A
There's
noodle.
something on you? And he goes, search him.
What
Yeah,
up?
and you
No,
can
no.
see you see the 5 other guards start marching over, and he goes, hold on right there.
Let's,
And you can see as they start walking up, and he
Sir,
goes,
let's
as you see
not-
two of
let's
them
not,
flank on
sir.
each side.
Let's not do this now.
Give me a persuasion.
Does
7.
And you can see they each reach out and try to grab you on either side. They're gonna try to grapple you unless you.
I'll let them grab me.
Okay, are you gonna let them grab you?
Yeah, but Juan Decimo won't.
Okay.
Those-
They don't grab on it. You see one grabs on each side. You can see the third one on each group. The one who was talking walks over to Toward, and the other one that's in the group of 5 back there walks over, and they start digging through your pockets. What do you guys have on you? Start reading some of the things in your inventory.
Fuck. Top of the list, shall we?
Bag of holding, I see.
Robin Hood hat, a cloth bow tie, leather armor, a scarecrow's hat,
Anything of note?
a shield,
Shield.
two
I
short
mean, a lot of
swords,
money.
a
I
longbow,
can't think of this dude's name.
a random staff, a trophy. I don't know where I got the trophy. Some scrolls, a couple of potions. My large silver candelabra.
Some leather
3
armor
fresh
that
candles.
has "in blood disrobe" written on it.
The map of Strahd's
Some
castle.
torches, some
the hell is this?
rations, some rope, an iron pot, some applesauce, a little bit
History
of
of
blast,
Barovia book.
handcuffs and keys,
You going?
Holy
Immovable
water?
skull.
a skimpy-looking wizard's robe. No, there's just the scraps of the wizard's robe.
Scepter. Is
A
ID
wand.
68? I don't know what it is.
Nice.
3 butterscotch candies,
Oh, now we're getting. Now we're getting
a
into good
jar
stuff.
full of black goo that's labeled
He goes, "What's
Ismark's,
this?"
Ismark's vomit.
He goes, what is this?
Oh, that's my friend's vomit.
he just pauses for a second and puts it back in the bag and keeps going.
I have a silver Morning Lord symbol.
Okay.
Rahadin's head.
Uh-huh.
Kind of damn in there. Manual of body health.
What the hell's this?
Oh, that's
It's Rod instead.
Don't you know?
Have you ever heard of the glorious story of Strahd?
Listen, I don't got time for this. What else you got?
Okay,
Okay.
an iron key, a witch's potion, Strahd's cape, Strahd's head,
I already done told you everything I got.
deck of many things, scepter from Strahd's castle, flying carpet. Oh, I have a flying fucking carpet?
Does
Listen,
who has lockpicking kit?
I don't.
I had it broke.
So you don't have a lockpicking kit.
Listen,
Okay.
once you're done feeling me up, haven't you had a runaway lately?
And he goes, "Runaway? What do you mean runaway?"
Somebody who was
Part of your ranks and then dipped
and then
for a
ran
reason or
away.
another?
And he goes, "What do you know about dipping?" He's also.
Dipping?
He
Is that his
also.
name? That
Do
doesn't
either of
sound
you have
familiar.
the badge?
I do not.
You do not. Okay. So. So.
Dodgeable.
Anyways, so. He goes. Listen, I feel like you two trying to, you're sticking your nose where you shouldn't be sticking it. And I got one piece of advice for you, buddies.
Is it free?
It's free for now. It might cost you your life if you don't keep it up, but
that was good.
yeah, thank you. And he goes, keep your fucking nose off anything Black Hand related.
What about,
You're gonna end up dead.
does the name Jacobs mean anything to you?
Jacobs, what do you mean Jacobs?
Does the name Jacobs mean anything to you?
Who are you asking questions here, buddy?
I'm just asking you.
Well, this is Tower Compass. You
My
haven't
name
told
is
us your
my
name.
name is
And he's
Tower
asking
Compass, and
you
you are
questions.
guard number 1. And I am now speaking to you. That is how the questioning is going. Or do you not follow?
We can double down for you.
You both are very ballsy here to not only.
This is true.
Yeah.
Correct statements coming from you, my friend.
He goes, that information ain't free.
What?
Any information ain't free.
But you
I
just
know,
gave
that's why
us-
we're selling
You
it.
just gave us free information.
You are selling what information? What information could you possibly
I
have?
tried to tell you the
I
story
just
of
asked,
Strahd.
do you know the name Jacobs? And I like wink a little bit. Like,
And he goes,
or
what
are
if
you
I
that?
do?
Are you stupid or dumb, friend?
And he,
Hush now.
you can see he's still holding on to him, and he like walks up to you. As he's like picking through your pocket, he stops and he looks up, and you can see his helmet just comes in with a couple inches, and he goes, "Buddy, I really don't think you understand. I really don't think you understand the situation you're finding yourself
That
in
might
right now."
also be true. But do you care or not? Like, I know where the dude is. I can help you find him. But if you don't give a shit, then I don't care.
Find who? You're talking about who?
Can I talk to Lance?
Jacobs?
Can I talk to Lance or Jax? I feel like I need someone a little bit more. No
How do
offense.
you know Lance
Higher up.
and Jax? Where'd you get
Whatever,
those
but
names?
maybe you don't know who you talking to, sonny.
Then maybe you better come with us and have a little chit chat. You can see he goes, "Come on, boys." And he, you can see they each guide you.
Well.
Yeah, you can see they start bringing you guys by the arms.
I can walk by my. I don't need to hold me.
And you can see
I'm a horse. I got 4 legs.
they all let go, and you can see
They let go.
we got he goes, "We got archers trained on this position. Watch yourself."
It's okay. I don't get opportunity attacks.
How good are their shots?
Thing.
He goes, "You want to find out?"
Kind of.
Me personally, I mean, not in the way of me getting shot. I'm just look. You guys know what they're planning. They're planning for you up north. I mean, I would just be careful.
And he goes, "Listen, buddy. The
Hey,
more you
hey.
talk, the more shit you're gonna find yourself in."
Times are tough, and it's never hurts to make a couple more friends when the going gets tough like that. Am I right?
can see-
Preach, bro.
He brings you up to the gatehouse, and you can see they, have the gates open, and they bring you through a room, up through a barracks, up through these staircases on this main gatehouse, up to the top, and you can see that
I
there's
take a little extra long because I'm going upstairs.
When we get to the top, does it look familiar?
Yeah, like really carefully going upstairs.
To you, it does. It looks very familiar, and you can see As you walk up there is you can see one of the men with the, doesn't look like he's wearing full armor, and he has the hat on. And as you guys walk in, you can see, Captain, we got some, these are the ones from outside the gate. And you can see,
These are the ones. Why'd they put us in a box like that right
Yeah,
out the
they're
gate?
instantly assuming shit.
and you can see the man walks up and he goes, "What's your names?"
Oh, it's your boy. Howard Compass.
Howard Compress, and what's your name?
Baron Flaron.
Baron Flaron, interesting.
Yeah.
What are you boys doing out here in the middle of the fucking night? Making,
God, we
giving
gotta go
my
through
men
this.
shit.
We just told your men this. So,
First of all, I mean, is there a complaint card somewhere? I mean, terrible customer service. So
Go on.
what had happened was, we rested in hammocks just about at dusk. Made our way up this way,
Razorback Trail.
up the way Razorback Trail to Nazuli. You know, it was around 9, 10 o'clock. We headed up this way. And
Why would you travel at night?
Oh, because we're not afraid.
How you doing?
Interesting.
And we knew this area was like, controlled by the Black Hand. And we're not just
And
gonna
it's
get.
very safe.
We're not just. Yeah, exactly.
There's a reason why it's very safe.
You'd be daft as fuck if you didn't think it was safe. Now,
Yeah, you'd be daft as fuck to cause a problem.
Well, I agree. Which is why I think you need to have a conversation with that one. I pointed at the guard. And maybe that fella on the cart, I don't know what his deal was, but... So what happened was, we thought, I mean, listen, we come from a faraway land. And, like, there's sometimes they look at a horseman, an elephant man, and they don't think, like,
We're the same as you.
they don't see us as human, right? So we're like, well, we don't know what. We coming up in the middle of the night, looks weird, don't like it, like let's just camp out in the woods. The monkey don't like the woods, gets a little.
Whoo-hoo, and
So the monkey sees the cart, the monkey jumps on the cart, push him off. We run up to the cart, help him up, take the monkey off, say we're really sorry.
And he
We didn't
goes-
mean for that to happen.
He
He pulled a crossbow on us, and I said, now listen, son, that's a felony where we come from. You know what that means? It means you do something so bad, they put a fella down on his knee and smack you.
That sounds like a very interesting tradition.
Right, so then we said, all right, well, let's just camp out here the rest of the night. That man was obviously crazy. So we go off to the side. We're going to wait till morning to make ourselves known because, it's night. And I'm just singing a little lullaby. Next thing I know, that one comes up and he's like, what are you doing out here? I give like my best impersonation of him. And we said, I tried to explain the situation. Next thing I know, he's grabbing at our pockets. Now, that man, I don't think he's... You know what I'm saying?
It's just completely emotionless.
We come with some information that a fellow that y'all's been looking for has traversed up north to join the the other faction. I dare not say their name. I disrespect the Black Hand. And we happen to know that fella's name, his whereabouts, how
What's
y'all...
his name?
We're looking to talk to
Does the
Lance or
name-
Jax.
Does the name Jacobs mean anything to you?
Jacobs don't mean nothing.
Oh.
Are you Lance?
What was the fella's name? Was it Jacobs? I thought it was Jacobs.
Eddie?
Oh! Does the name Eddie mean something to you?
And you can see he just looks around and he goes,
We
your name's
heard-
Coward and your name's Flareon.
Are you Lance or Jax?
Which one is you?
Or are you Lax?
And
Maybe
he
Chance?
goes, where did you get that name?
Well,
Where did
You know where he is?
Can we know your name first, please?
we're here to barter. Information?
Dormammu?
Information
I'm
for...
here to barter.
I know.
And he goes,
Anything.
gentlemen, please. And you can see he motions over to a table and he goes, sit down, sit down. And you
Oh.
can see he goes, wine.
I
And you can see
can't.
the other guard that was, and they bring it over and he goes, what do you mean? And he goes, get these gentlemen some wine. We got some talking to do. And you can see he pulls over a table and he goes, sit down, please.
I lay down,
He
but
goes,
like I'm
"Sure."
still tall enough to get on
Gotcha.
the table.
And you can see they pour out wine and they give it to you. And do you drink your wine? He holds the glass out. He goes, please. And he pours himself some and then he drinks it. And he goes, see.
Sure.
And you drink yours.
Yeah.
Make a cut. No, I was kidding. So
You die.
he goes, gentlemen, how do you know this Eddie fella?
Well, rumors mostly from a tavern up north in what's that place called?
Nizelli? No, that's the other one. Kyrios.
Kyrios.
That's the one. Kyrie.
There, like I said, we traveled from this faraway place called Valaki.
I heard you run off there.
Have you ever heard about Strahd? Just to provide.
Never heard of him.
Oh, okay, never mind. Continue.
Well, I agree.
Coast to coast, get more of the
Holy
game
balls,
you
that
love
was
with
loud and
T-Mobile
scary.
now.
I'm so sorry.
In the areola of Kyrios, one of the taverns we found ourselves in, looking for work, looking for rumors. We hear tale of a Black Hand member who has
Listen,
made way.
I have precious time here.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to sit here and fucking yip yap all day. Where's Eddie?
Well,
We have, listen. You want to look north. I'd start with Kyrios.
that's
He
the-
has no idea that.
that was
So
the
you were
last
saying to
place
start
we-
with Curios.
Yeah, that's the last place we saw him.
And he goes, all right, good. He goes, put him in jail. And you can see
Whoa,
some of the other ones turn over and he goes, come on, guys, hands behind your back. And you can see they take out the
As he does that,
handcuffs.
I stand up and put my hands as high as I can.
Gentlemen, let's think about one thing.
And he goes, you're wasting precious Black Hand time right now. What do you want?
Then let us go. We won't waste any
Yeah,
more of your
why
time
do
if
you,
you're
He goes,
gone.
unless you, you know.
No.
And you can see he holds out his hand and he goes,
I go to shake his hand.
and he goes, I think you missed my meaning, friend.
Oh, I'd go for a high five.
And you can see, take him. And you can see the other ones. You can see they take out handcuffs, and the one comes over to you first. So he's gonna try to, and he goes, "Put your hands down." And you can see at this point there's a master. You can see like in the doorway and up on the thing. There's about maybe, we'll say there's probably about 16 guards. A good amount of ones with crossbows and other swords have kind of gathered around here.
I look at Tower and I go,
He goes, "Listen, put your hands down, or you will die."
I'll go. But you Jax or Lance?
He goes, "Lance." And he goes,
and I have one question, and then I'll come as well. And I point to the guard that was being an asshole to us earlier.
Mhm.
I said, what's his name?
and he goes, "None of your business."
I'll put my hands down as soon as you tell me.
And he goes, "You'll put your hands down as soon as I tell you what his name is." And he points over at him.
Aye, aye, Captain.
And he goes, "Zema."
Zem. Okay, thank you. I put my hands down.
And you can see
That's
they walk over.
Z-E-M-M-A?
Zemer. Zema.
Ah.
He looks over and he goes, You see, I'm gonna have someone, start scouting out Curios, because I want to find this myself. I'm trying to
Oh, that's
impress
too bad.
some people.
We could take you to him, but
You think
Not
you
if we're in
could?
jail.
Because here's the thing. I'm gonna send some people over there, and until they find him, you're gonna spend the night in a cell. However long that takes.
that sounds rather counterproductive. my
As soon
friend.
as I get this Eddie confirmed and captured, you're free to go.
See, but why wouldn't you have your soldiers with the most experience
Listen, I'm
on
just
the
saying,
subject and the most
you're gonna
knowledge?
get if you're taking
There.
if you're taking Zenyatta over there to go find him, I better make myself comfy in this cell because that boy, he retarded.
He goes,
He's-
you really do like pushing your luck. Listen, either you, right now, you tell me, you help me find Eddie right now, and I don't put you in a cell, but you...
Yeah, what do you want us to do?
know-
We know where he is.
Yeah, we're trying to
well,
tell you.
you're gonna stay the night in the cell tonight, but tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
But listen, or you pay your get out of jail free card, your stupid tax.
How much is the stupid tax in this
He goes, you tell me. And depending on how much I like the answer, it depends, how much time you're gonna be staying.
We won't skip town. We'll take you right to him.
Listen, right now I got a shift. I got a couple other deliveries coming in. I can't be fucking,
Yeah, I know.
skipping shifts. So, what?
Just keep going.
Just trying to speed it up a little bit.
He goes, listen, yeah, whatever. So, you guys are going to stay the night in the jail cell until we can get, someone this handled tomorrow. We're going to find Eddie.
How many jails you got in this place?
And he goes, I don't know, you're about to find out. And he goes, unless you're willing to pay some kind of fee here and just say that,
What if-
this whole catastrophe that you put me through and made us, you know,
What
this
if we?
whole waiting
How
time.
hard has this been for you?
He gives a laugh and he goes, a lot less hard than I can make your situation, buddy.
What if we do this? Since we're not gonna skip town, we're gonna help you. We're gonna do what you want to do. How about we go get a room at the inn, and you can have a guard posted.
How do I know you're not gonna run?
Have a guard
You
post.
have a guard posted. If you let me finish, Lance, that's very
Between you and I, if you're going to do this plan, which I think is brilliant, by the way, don't
Thank you.
send Zenyatta.
Why wouldn't I just put you in a cell when I can make sure?
Because if you want us to help you as best as possible, you
Oh
want
no, you're gonna help me regardless.
no, brother. Who has the knowledge?
Why have you put us in a cell?
And he goes, okay, I understand. I think it's just gonna take a couple days in the hole for you to understand what I mean. And
Whose
you can
hole?
see
Is it
he
your
looks
hole?
over to the other ones and he goes, like I said, boys, book them.
Your
you can
hole?
see they pull out the handcuffs and they're gonna try to put them on each of your hands. Do you guys let them?
I let him.
All right, and they put them behind each of your hands, and he goes, "Come on, we're going." And you can see as you guys start walking out, we're gonna shift over to these guys. So you guys come back.
Jeez.
Tyler.
Part of the plan, baby. Part of the plan.
Hey, I'll tell you what. A plus.
I agree. I think we couldn't have done much better.
Sorry.
Don't worry, boys.
All right, so you guys, back to you guys in the busy city of. So you guys stayed the night, right?
We just walked into town.
Yeah, I think we literally just got into town, like,
Yeah.
and we were at the end maybe.
I turn around and I go back and I see what happened.
So you guys are still.
I'm like, hold on, I forgot something at the cart, and I
We'll
turn around.
we'll say it's about 1 a.m. as you guys are still going throughout the city streets, right?
Do you want to go? Do you guys want to go see a show at the Coliseum of Heroes?
Yeah,
We can say that there's a midnight showing
yeah, sure.
of and you guys.
Well, we left at 9.
That's what 9 p.m.
We went to
right?
the inn.
Okay.
Like, straight, like that's where I left off, anyways.
Uh-huh.
If I did something else.
Okay, so
Is God telling me I just?
so no, I'm not
Okay.
saying anything here. So
Okay.
it's 9 p.m. You guys go
Yes.
to the tavern.
Yes.
Okay. The Magic Missile, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
And as you guys, so what do you guys want to do?
Fuck.
You.
Okay.
Let's go see a show.
So it's 9 p.m.
Oh,
You can
fuck
see
God.
like the street.
No.
You know, well, it's probably a little after 9. You guys have entered the streets. You can see there's a lot of bustling, busy city
I like bustling.
life going around. Plenty of bustling. As
Oh.
Salarin walks through, and Irene is like, he goes, it's quite a busy city. I see they have quite the nightlife.
Well, what is the best thing that we could do? Obviously.
Obviously, the cart's not coming tonight. So let's go do something else.
All right, Kev. Did you still want to go to that Coliseum?
Maybe we could try and procure some uniforms. That might be the most helpful thing we could do.
I agree.
Well, the whole point was waiting for the cart to then hijack it and then go up to the people and then steal one of their outfits that way. That was the whole plan, but it failed obviously because we waited until 8 and because that's what Toward said, and
Yeah, nothing happened.
yeah, nothing happened. So obviously,
Irina says maybe we can. I mean, I see guards throughout the city.
I see dead people.
No. No.
There's definitely plenty of guards. I mean, we've never,
Well, what is this Colosseum you were speaking about?
it's on the other side of the city.
Yes.
It's quite a ways, maybe. And there's a lot of nightlife here. I don't know how we would be able to hijack an officer or a captain's uniform.
I have an idea.
What?
Someone follows a guard to the bathroom.
You do it.
What? All right. I just need you to stand guard outside the bathroom.
Irina says, "I
and
can
make
help
sure
you
no
out,
one comes
John."
in.
Okay. Well, you have to go
Even
find
a
one.
few low-level uniforms would be better than nothing, don't you agree?
Sure. I definitely would prefer a higher level one.
Or we could also just check the Coliseum. Like, we could go to the Coliseum, have a good time, and then while we're there, see if any security guards are there.
There's some
then-
security guards there.
Then follow him to the bathroom. we challenge him in a drinking contest. We win, and then when they go to use the restroom.
So
we
what do
follow
I
them.
see in the inn? Tell me about the magic missile.
So you can see the magic missile looks like a little bit higher end of a tavern. Even though you find yourself in the lower city still, you can see this is definitely a very large tavern, larger than most taverns you've seen. And you can see there's lots of people. It looks like a pretty good clientele here, despite some of the things you've seen outside. But lots of people, drinking, and it looks like a lot more dim light, kind of like a party atmosphere.
Is there a patio?
I am going to say there's a patio, the second floor patio.
Do I see any stressed out serving staff?
Stressed out serving staff, you said? Sure, you can see plenty of them.
Okay. Yeah.
Hating their lives as they
Oh, I
try to
remember my
write
youth.
down
Well. Do I see any Black Hand members?
Why they gotta be black?
You named it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see, as you're looking through, you can see there are definitely a small cluster of guards near the door, but nothing really inside the main tavern area. Just a cluster. As you walked in, they don't even really react to you guys. As you can see, they're just kind of sitting down.
Are they in uniform?
Yeah, you can see they look exactly like this, like in their complete uniform.
And they're wearing helmets?
They are wearing helmets.
They have L in front of them?
They do not have. They're by the door.
Oh.
Like they're not sitting at a table. They're standing sitting by the door.
I kind of turn to the group and just say,
Well, maybe the best thing we could do at this point is, like I said, lure a few just off the way, and just get a couple uniforms just in case as a backup. I'm sure it won't be too hard to get some low-level uniform.
I just need one.
Like that.
I just need you.
Wait, this is what they look like?
Yeah.
Irina, she's hitting on me.
Wait, can't I just paint
Hey,
myself to
watch
look
it, watch it, Turtle. I know it's mating season or whatever.
Couldn't Jog just paint himself to look like these guys?
No way. Jog looks very much different.
Okay.
I mean,
great,
you could
though.
try it, I guess. I'm not saying it's impossible.
Maybe
I'd
you
say
should
it's
give it a
highly
go.
unlikely.
I didn't
possible.
hear impossible. So you're saying there's a chance.
So you guys are in here just kind of chilling.
Do I see any Black Hand members?
Just the guards at the front door.
Do I see anyone wearing that scorpion symbol on them?
As you look around, other than the guards, you don't see any. I mean, give me a perception.
No.
Gotcha.
We ain't found shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and scope out and see if we can get this party started. So I, if anybody wants to come with me, I'll plan to meet back here around midnight.
Wait, what? We're leaving?
I'm leaving.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go try and get some uniforms.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we can try to get these guys' uniforms.
Well, they're right in front of a busy inn. Doesn't seem like the best spot.
Irina says there's only 2 of them, and they are inside.
They
And, well, I
are-
assume you guys are over a table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured, here's what I'm thinking. We order some drinks. I try to go over there and be a cute little robot.
Do they appear to be
and-
working, like guarding the inn?
Yes,
Yeah,
they're
it's like-
watching the people coming in and out.
But there's
Kinda
only
like-
2 of them. I feel like we could maybe talk them to take some time off and come do shots with us.
I mean, if you want to give it a go.
And I motion over
Yeah.
one of the.
You give it a shot.
All right.
Yeah, I was thinking more like lure people into a dark alley type of thing, but I mean,
why not? We could do both.
there's a lot of people here.
We can do both.
Because we would have to get them into a room in the tavern or something.
Is there a bathroom?
Yeah, you can see there's a bathroom over on the side of the club, the tavern.
All right. Jog goes ahead up to the bar to get some drinks.
All right, and so you can see there's a young man. He goes, "What can I get you, man?"
Can I just get 3 pints filled to the brim?
Sure. And you can see turns around. He brings out some pints filled to the brim, and he goes, "That, my friend, is going to cost you exactly this amount of money. In 3 seconds, I'll tell you. It's gonna be." As he lays down the mugs, he goes, "That'll be 2, 4. How many drinks?"
3.
3. He goes, "That's 1.5 silver piece."
All right.
So 1 silver, 5 copper.
I just give him 1 gold piece, and I'm like, keep
Holy
the
shit,
change.
man! You crazy?
I don't have any silver pieces on
He
me.
goes, "I got change."
I'll take the change.
I'll take the change.
All right, delete 1 gold piece and then put in what? 4 silver piece and 5 copper. That's what you get in change.
All right. I give him the copper piece as a tip.
You give him the okay, and he goes, "Thanks, man," and he gives you the drinks. I like we're just playing out like a real restaurant.
Oh, I'm not gonna be a dick, you know.
Yeah, no, I like it.
I'm also not gonna give you $100.
So you have 3 mugs of ale.
So I go over to the guards.
And you can see as they're sitting there, just as you walk up, they just kind of glance over you.
I walk over. I'm like, "Fellas, you guys are doing a fantastic job. I think we should drink to celebrate." And I hand them both.
Give me a persuasion.
Okay.
Manual labor, am I right?
10.
And he goes, "Listen, buddy, we're not supposed to be drinking on the job. Sorry to let you down, but maybe you could meet us over there with the other, off the clock members, here soon. Our shift is getting off, at midnight."
Midnight, you said?
Midnight, yep, that's when we were switching the guards. Maybe you buy us a drink then.
I
like your style.
I'd love to buy you guys a drink later.
All right, well, we're going to be over there once we get off, so.
Absolutely. I'll
Cool.
see you later.
See you then.
I walk up to the bartender.
And you see,
And I
"Hey, man,
ask-
how's it going?"
Hello.
Miss.
Where is the closest apothecary?
And he goes, "Apothecary."
Apothecary?
There's one in, which kind? What kind of apothecary?
Oh, just basic medicinal herbs and such.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, the nice one is on the upper tier, but there's a smaller one. I would say the general store on the smaller one is going to have what you need. They sell some apothecary. But if you want a strict apothecary, that's upper city.
I'm just looking for some laxatives.
Oh, okay. Well, general store.
Okay. Well,
Laxatives, everything okay?
I
The magical
little backed up.
laxative potions.
where is it located, if you don't mind me asking?
Sure, and he gives you directions on how to get to the Jaded Troll, which is the general store / trader on the lower city.
Like, how far is it, roughly?
It's probably just like a 10-minute walk. It's
Okay.
kind of more near the center.
I turn to the group.
I'm going to pick up something that we might need for diversionary
Sounds.
tactics later. I'll be gone for just
So you're gonna go
Just
off.
like probably about 30 minutes.
If I'm longer than about 30 minutes, then I'm probably dead. Bye.
Drink this. before
You go, and what are you two doing?
I'm seeing how this plays out.
Well, I'm gonna wait now for my friend to come.
So yeah,
back.
you guys are sitting over the table waiting. You go over to the general store, and you enter in. You can see as you walk up to, well, I guess it's probably like 10 o'clock, and you can see it's like 9:59. He's about to close, and he goes. As you walk up, you can see there's a 45-year-old man there, and he goes, "How's it going, buddy?"
Well, hello there. I am in need of something to help get the plumbing going, if you know what I mean.
And he goes, "Interesting. Well, where do you live? Where's your house?"
Oh, I need to take a shit.
All right.
Have
Oh, yeah.
anything to
Well,
help?
you should have said that. And he pulls out some plants, and he goes, "Just eat this."
Okay.
He goes, one silver piece.
I'll take about 3 packs of those.
Gotcha. 3
And
silver
then
piece.
I hand him 3 silver pieces, and I hand him an extra for being cool and not telling me to leave because it's late.
Sweet. Yeah. No problem.
Thank you, kind sir.
No problem at all. You can put those in there as ID 235.
ID 235. Okay. And then I start to make my way back. I'm gonna keep an eye out for any. If I see any guards like alone.
Perception.
Yeah.
Parties,
13?
Y'all are wild. So, as you're walking by, you do see a lot of these guards seem to be staying in pairs of 2 minimum. You can see sometimes there's like small groupings of like 6 at the most, but they all seem to be moving in pairs.
Okay.
Buddy system kind of looking thing.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I go ahead and make my way back to the bar then.
Gotcha. And you arrive a half hour, we'll say probably 20 minutes later.
Okay.
And you guys ride it out to the end of the night, right? Till midnight. And you can see as midnight, you can see another group of guards.
Where did those 2 go?
So they're still at the door. And when it hits midnight, you see that some guards come from outside, and the other ones take off their helmets. And you can see, there's just like these 2 younger men, and they walk over to your guys' table. Are you guys still over there?
Yeah, we're still there.
And you can see
Wait, are they walking over to our table now?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Do they have all their
Is
gear still on them?
Is Salarin with us?
You can see, they still have, Salarin's with you.
Okay.
You guys see this scene happening across the bar as the guards are changing shift.
Do I still have the drinks for them?
Yeah, you sell the drinks.
Okay, can you put the laxative in their drinks now?
Is it like a powder or is it
It's
like
a leaf.
Okay.
It's like a plant.
I'm gonna go see if I can get some food prepped.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna walk over to.
You can say you've been doing this in that period of time.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of tear up like the leaf as much as possible, ground it up. I would say as a cleric medicinal, I could probably do that, right? Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
It at least like oregano size, like it's like a spice.
Yeah.
A little
And then
pouch.
you want to do what?
And then I'm gonna walk up to the bartender and say, when you have a moment, I'm gonna need 2 what's porridge, gruel, Yogg-Saron. What do they have to eat?
What usually do the guards eat? I would assume something hearty.
And he goes, everyone likes lamb chops.
Lamb chops?
Super popular.
Is it spiced with anything?
Sure, whatever you think it is.
All right, I'd say.
Is it basted in garlic and rosemary and
lamb
thyme?
chops.
Exactly.
If you wouldn't mind, this is a blend of my own spices. Could you put this on top of that?
Give me a persuasion.
I mean, I'm ordering it. Four.
And he goes, listen, buddy,
I toss-
that's a pretty fishy thing to come up to someone and say, you want us to put something in
Listen.
God's food.
Listen.
I didn't even say who was gifting the food.
At
what point did I tell you where the food was going?
I was just saying, like, look at me.
Ordered 2 lamb chops.
When you
and-
said where the food was going.
What? I didn't.
Arrest this man! Kill him!
At no point I said I want you to put my
They
homemade
chop
blend of
Salarin's head off
spices
right there.
on top of 2
I
lamb
knew it.
chops that I ordered.
Dog's just like, keep up the good work, boys.
But if God wants to
Next round's
metagame-
on me.
All I said was, what kind of meals do guards have here? That's all I said.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you're
that's
actually with me?
Yeah, that's where you said the guard.
Yeah, and then I go, look at me, like.
The meal's for you.
Yeah, it's for us too. I need something hearty, something that
Salarin is glaring
would
at Cab.
sustain like a guard.
No,
You know?
be.
So anyway,
how about
you cook it up with those special spices that come from her land, and that's what she can digest. And you take this extra gold piece, and I flick him an extra gold piece.
Give me an advantage persuasion.
The suspense.
Is that just the first roll?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Damn it. God damn it.
12.
He goes,
That's his name.
sure, whatever.
Yeah.
And he takes the gold piece and he goes, thanks, buddy. And he
mate.
turns around.
I was like, you can try some if you'd like.
He goes, you want this on both?
Yeah.
Hi.
And he goes, I'm not going to eat any of that. And you can see he turns around and disappears into the back. So you guys chill.
What's taking so long?
What time? How are you trying to time this so that the food's done nearest midnight?
I'm thinking I'm drinking with
when
them
they get
right
off
now.
shift.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm gonna
What were you
have
saying,
like
John?
2 fresh
I was
things of
drinking
ale
with them.
for them.
You're what?
I'm drinking with them.
I also tell you. Like,
Okay, yeah, well, okay, this is right before
no,
midnight,
hold up, yeah. You're taking all this to them. I'm
Yes.
not involved.
Okay.
Yeah.
So around, yeah, we'll say you guys put in the order right before midnight, and midnight hits,
Mhm.
and you can see the guards. They change out with the other guards. And you can see they walk over and they take off their they both take off their helmets and kind of set it on the table, and they go, "You still game with that drink you promised us?"
I got them right here, boys.
And you can see, hell yeah, man. And they each grab a drink and goes, "What's your name?"
I am Jog.
And he goes, "Nice to meet you,
Captain Jog.
Captain Jog."
Yes.
In what kind? In the what army?
In the
Strahd.
the Strahd's army. The squad for Strahd army.
Squad for Strahd army. Interesting.
Yeah. It's a smaller army.
Interesting. Well, whatever, man. As long as you got free alcohol, you can see them drinking. And that, so the food finishes, and they put it out on they're like,
Ding ding.
yeah, we'll say, yeah, the ding ding in the
I
window.
motion over it, jog quietly, and just kind of walk away.
So you're gonna come up and grab the food?
Yeah. And then I go over and I'm like, you boys looked hungry from your long shift, so I got you these lamb chops. I'll also get you guys another round.
And you set them down, and you can see they go, and you're not gonna eat anything.
I am a robot.
That's a very good point.
That's a very good point. Yeah.
That's a very good point. And then you
So,
go,
I'm sitting close to, like, the table closest to the bathrooms at this point.
Gotcha.
I'm sitting a little too close to them.
All right. Are you there? Are you at the table?
No, I'm just kidding.
Where are you then?
Do you want to just be with me?
Sure. Me and Irina are with her.
Oh yeah, Irina's
Okay.
here too.
Yeah.
And you can see he goes, it looks like it's going pretty good, Irina says.
It best be.
If you could make sure to get a hold of their helmets quietly once they leave for the bathroom, it would be greatly appreciated.
Will do. Just give me the signal.
The signal is they're rushing for the bathroom like their bowels are about to die.
Gotcha. And so you guys sit there and you can see, so they start digging into the food and eating it, and they're like, so what's
I cast guidance on you.
Well, you know, why you just usually go down to bars and treat guards? What do you want from us? It sounds like you want something in return.
I'm just looking for some drinking buddies. I like to travel around from town to town and meet the strangers and the good Samaritans of the town.
All right, do you have a drink in front of you?
Yeah, I got 3 of them.
All right, so and you're just pouring them on
It's
yourself.
going down my beard and shit.
It's like they look at each other and then look back at the food. Whatever. And he goes, really, man? There's nothing you're gonna ask? I thought for sure you're gonna try to, get us to get you something.
No, I just admire your guys' uniforms. They look quite like me.
I guess you're not wrong. And he goes,
Wait, did they take their helmets off?
Yeah, they have their helmets sitting on the table.
Can I see what both of them look like?
Yeah, you can see their faces.
May I study their faces?
Sure, you study their faces. You can see, one of them looks like he has like darker skin, kind of like tan, like a Mexican. Like and
What's
then
a Mexican?
I know
I don't
exactly.
understand.
Wait, hold up. Mexican.
And you can see there's also another one, and it's just a dude with blonde hair. I don't know.
Okay, who is
was not
Mexican guard
ready.
guard
I
one?
like
Sure, we'll call him guard one. And you can see he looks over as they're sitting here eating. He goes, "You another round? Sound good?"
Yes, I'll be right back.
All right. So and when you walk up, he goes, "1.5 silver."
Oh,
The guy up front for the other round of drinks.
Yeah, I throw him that shit.
All right. So you give him
I just give him the 2 silver pieces.
I got you the 2. So keep the change, dude. I like this guy. And so he gives you the 3 drinks.
Come on.
And then I take him back.
You can
to
see
the
at this point they're starting to get pretty drunk. You can see they're kind of laughing and
Good.
telling stories. And he goes, "Yeah, man, there's this one time in the Coliseum, dude. I saw this dude get fucking ripped to shreds. He thought he could fucking take on, well, what are those things called? The big eagle/lion things. I forget what they're called.
The Griffins.
Griffins. That's what it was. Yeah, man. I saw him. The fucking. You don't want to fuck with the Griffin, dude. You get on the bad side of Griffin, you're gonna lose some money, man. You know.
I've always wanted a pet Griffin.
Yeah, man. You don't want them as pets, dude. Trust me. And
I'll be okay. I am a Warforged.
I am a Warforged.
I am a Warforged.
And you can see one of them stands up and goes, "Whoa, shit! You know, I gotta use the restroom. One moment." And you can see the one with the darker skin stands up, and he kind of pushes back his chair and starts walking over to the restroom. And the other one turns over and he goes, "Dude, this is, you know, pretty good stuff here. This lamb. I always like the magic missile. You know, it's pretty okay for a lower tier, you know, city."
I
agree. It is one of the better bars I have found with agreeable prices.
Does the guy make it to the bathroom?
And you can see as the man comes by, you can see he walks through the bathroom, and you're just near the yeah, you see him go into the bathroom.
Okay. Is this like a single person's bathroom or like a multi?
We'll say it's go ahead and roll odds or evens. Evens, it's a single person.
Is it on the inside?
Huh?
Is it on the inside?
It's on the inside. Yeah, it's nicer. This is a nicer looking place.
I didn't call anything.
Yeah, well, evens is what did I say it was? Well, evens will be that is a single bathroom. Would you roll?
Evens.
And it's a single bathroom.
All right.
See, he walks in there.
Before he, because I'm watching for this, I'm standing by the door.
Yeah.
Before he makes it all the way inside, I kind of quietly walk up behind him and cast sleep right as he's at the door.
All right. So
as he's about to close the door, I just.
All right. Go ahead and roll your total.
Yeah.
Also, while this is all happening, I want to make sure that I'm talking to the guy.
Yeah, and you can see he's sitting there talking. He's like, "Yeah, dude, I sometimes, I don't hate the lowest city. I got some family that lives down here, but I'm definitely, thank God.
Hey, how are we doing today?" I walk over and I'm trying to pretend. I'm trying to pretend like I'm drunk, and I'm just like I have an ale in hand. I'm like, "How are we doing tonight, everyone over here?"
You can see, whoa there, buddy, and you can see, man, you almost made me reach for my crossbow.
Why would you do that?
And he goes, "You don't just go sneaking up on people yelling, man."
What? I mean, we're all just having a good time over here. I'm just
hey, man,
having a good time.
He picks up his mug and he goes, "Cheers, man."
Yeah, dude. What's your name?
And he goes, my name's Nexton.
Nexton, you're Mexican or you're the blonde guy?
What do you mean? Oh, you're talking about my buddy. I'm the blonde one. You been scoping us out? No,
What?
I'm just kidding.
They're like, what's
He's
your
the
name?
blonde one. He goes, Nexton.
Nexton.
Is this man bothering you, Nexton?
And he goes, I mean, right now, and he looks over at the two other guards by the door. And he goes, we got some friends here that if he gets too frisky, but no, he's being cool.
35?
I'm just messing around. He seems
What do you say?
like a
35?
Cool guy.
35?
No,
okay, let me...
I can't do it.
I look at you for a split second, I'm like,
I basically, as
What?
he's closing the door, I'm like, oh, sorry. Just...
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wait, as he's opening the door, you
as he's, about to close the door to, lock it,
Yeah.
I kind of act like I'm... I didn't know he was there, or something. I wasn't paying attention.
Classic.
God. Real quick, how much was it?
35?
35, and just barely. Just barely. He, you can see, as soon as you do that, he just falls down on the ground asleep.
I'm ready for that, so I'm basically trying to push him in and close the door
Give me a
behind
stealth
us.
check.
Is Irina helping her out?
Is Irina supposed to help you out?
No, Irina's supposed to watch for the helmets.
Gotcha,
Kind of quietly grab those and...
Gotcha.
Yeah. 21.
Gotcha. So, yeah, you do that whole thing and you push him in the bathroom. Do you want to do anything?
I lock the door and start stripping him.
All right, so you lock the door. You can just see.
Is he shitting himself?
Not yet. I mean, you don't know yet.
Yeah.
So you start. How long does it last? 1 minute, I believe.
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Duration is 1 minute.
And you can see as you start stripping them down.
You best act bad.
So you start rapidly. Then you take off his chest plate, you take off his other thing, and then at one point, as you're like pulling off his boot, he's just like, "Hey, what the fuck is going on?"
I can't sleep again.
Go and roll your total.
What the hell?
Let's see how it goes.
Alright. So I'm gonna do it at level 3 this time. 44.
44, and he falls
Alright.
back asleep, and you give me a sleight of hand as you're trying to rapidly take off his armor.
Okay.
Like you're unsnapping leather buckles and stuff. Go ahead.
Can I cast guidance on myself too?
Sure.
Okay. Sleight of hand. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and see what that is. It's probably not right. Sleight of hand, that's gonna be a 7.
All right, yeah, and it's definitely struggling. As you're
Yeah.
pulling it off, you can see at this point, you got the other boot off. You get the kind of skirt mechanism thing, and you're starting to take off his armor on the arms and the gloves. And he wakes up again and goes, "Dude, what the
Sleep.
fuck?" Get another sleep. Do you want me to just roll it for you?
Yeah, if you.
What is it? How many?
We'll do this at level
I feel like you would
3
have no
again.
idea what's happening.
Okay, how many?
No. I feel like you should just kill him in his sleep. at
How
this
many is
point.
it?
That's gonna be 9
D6.
D8.
D8.
It's D8, yeah.
9d8.
98.
That wouldn't be good if you killed him in his sleep.
Yeah, and he goes right back to sleep.
Yeah.
All right, this time I tie. I put something like I ball gag him really fast.
Okay.
Because I'm into that kinky shit, and do I have his? Yeah, I go ahead and throw something in his mouth really fast. and
Gotcha.
then do I get the rest of his armor off this time?
Yeah, so well, that whole thing, as you're finishing up, because you gag him, right?
Yeah.
And
I
then-
just shove like a piece of cloth or something. in his
Gotcha.
mouth.
And you
Toilet
do that,
paper.
and then, you rip off his shoulder pads and his gloves. And at this point, he's down to, his underwear and stuff, and you kind of have everything just sprawled out on the ground.
Okay.
And that's right when
Can
he
I
finishes.
try and knock him out?
So yeah, and he wakes up this time, and you're
And I
gonna
just
try
try
to...
straight knock him out.
Are you using anything?
I have my I have a +1 something on me, a mace or something.
Go ahead and make an advantage attack.
Stop being conscious now.
Why don't you say so?
I've got a warhammer.
All right.
Advantage?
Yeah, advantage.
All right, so that's gonna be 23.
23. Yeah, you hit him. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. That's gonna be 11 damage. Just right on the noggin.
And you can see as he does it, you can see he's just sitting there, and he just starts, as he has his gag, and he's and you see he starts trying to stand up, and he starts trying to kick at you. You can see one of his, I guess he doesn't have his boots on. His bare foot kicks out and smacks into the side of you. Hey, I guess probably hurting him for at least 1 damage as he screams in pain. Go ahead and take 4 bludgeoning damage as he just, in like a military kind of kick, tries to sweep your legs. Go ahead and give me a dex saving throw real quick as well. And we'll see he did do a little damage from that kick.
Dex saving throw.
And you guys back outside, Cab and Jog, the dude's like, dude,
9.
I just like the way this guy goes. He likes to potty,
He likes
Yeah.
to party.
Yeah, so I got a question.
What?
So you're a city guard, right? I mean, I can tell from.
I mean,
you see, I used to be in a city guard too,
really?
and I was a corporal.
Really?
Yeah. What are you? What rank are you, friend?
And he goes, well, I'm working on getting a lieutenant grade 2.
Ah, I see you're moving up. I see.
I'm working on it. You know, hopefully then I won't have to be guarding these shitty watches till midnight.
Would you get a new uniform or something like that? Is like that?
Oh yeah, I mean,
yeah.
lieutenant. You get some markings, but it's you get the real shit when you start getting the captain rank. You know, maybe one day.
What is the captain? What does that outfit look like?
It's kind of like a beret looking thing with the mask on. Yeah.
How come? Why aren't they like heavily armored like you? That doesn't make any sense.
And he goes, they're usually trained. Yeah, if you're gonna get to the captain level, you're gonna be very skilled in hand-to-hand combat and such. They're a little bit more brave with and they have some higher class armor. You know what I mean? It's lighter. Because my armor is very protective, but it's very bulky. His is very protective and it's slim.
I see.
It's very expensive. And we shoot back to you guys as you fall on the ground next to him and you fall prone. And you can see the man standing up and he's on the ground and getting ready to go over and reach for your neck. And we're gonna go over to you. What do you want to do? It's your turn.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Your turn to retaliate. That was his turn. Was to knock you on the ground. You can see
Sleep.
he's reaching out for. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Go ahead. So what level?
Level. We'll do level 3 again.
So 98.
Is it what their current health is or total?
Total health. Oh no, their current health.
Yeah.
Level 2.
So how many is that?
78.
78?
It's 78. You're sure?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's it normally? Do you remember?
5d8 and plus 2 per level. You cast that above
okay.
level 1.
And he immediately falls back asleep. What do you want to do?
All right. I'm going to go ahead and finish completely tying him up this
So you're gonna
time.
spend the next minute. What are you tying him up with?
Guess I mean I don't have my pack on me right
Okay.
now, huh?
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay. Well, what I'm gonna go ahead and do then is I'm gonna go ahead and gather up all the gear. So I'm not in combat, right? Or am I in combat?
Specific time. I mean, you have a minute.
Yeah.
What are you doing in that minute?
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up all of his gear,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to cast Greater Invisibility on myself.
All right, so you pick it all up, and then
Yeah.
you cast Greater Invisibility.
Yeah.
And we'll say right as you finish that, he starts waking up.
Alright,
So
and I walk out of the bathroom.
and you walk out.
I
of the
have
bathroom.
everything, so everything I'm carrying and is on me is
Gotcha.
currently invisible.
And
I start heading towards Irina, and I guess that ends my...
gotcha. And you can see, as you guys are standing there at the thing, he goes, "Yeah, man. I mean, it's a hard climb, you know. It's a competitive field, being in the military here. But you get treated.
Yeah.
It's nice to be treated good. You know, I'm from a second generation immigrant. You know.
Oh wow.
Where'd you come from?
You ever heard of this place called Gabbermouth?
Gabbermouth? No.
Oh,
It's a
I
sister
can't
island.
my
say
brother
that I
lives
have.
in Jabberook.
Really nice,
Yeah.
yeah, dude, man. The way that those red rocks down by the sea, East Sea, man. You ever been there?
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
man.
I haven't visited, but I've heard it's beautiful from my
Yeah,
brother.
yeah. Interesting, man. Well, you should go pay your brother a visit. And then you can see at that point, you see the door slam open. You heard like and then you see a man in his underwear. Man.
He's got the
And-
beak ship.
Yeah, he has like a bloody face, and he goes, "Guys!" And you can see everyone turns around as you've moved over into the. Where are you going?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see.
So-
no, I said I was heading over to Irina.
Okay, so you come over and stand by Irina, like at her
And
table,
I
and
just
she's sitting
quietly
there.
whisper and say, "You need to get one of those helmets."
Which invisibility did you use?
Greater Invisibility.
All right, and by this point you come visible.
It's been a minute?
Sure. I mean, you had to pick up everything, and then
I
exit
picked
the
up
bathroom.
everything
Sure,
and
okay,
then
you got,
cast it.
and then okay, so you come over and stand over by Irina for how long?
I
Out of the
literally
minute
no. I
that
walked
you
to her,
have.
say that, and then I'm trying to leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then
Sorry, I
you
didn't
go
have
over
a
there
chance
and
to
say,
finish explaining.
and you start leaving.
And then I'm like trying to get out the front door because I know I have
Okay.
like that amount of time.
So let's do a quick skill check over here.
All right.
So each of you are gonna go down the line. I'm gonna start with Salarin. So Salarin, I need the skill check. If you guys get 3 failures, then you lose, and something really bad's gonna happen. But
Fair enough.
So right now, give me a skill check that you're gonna do right now that's gonna fit the situation. You can feel your invisibility fading. Maybe we'll say, give me an Arcana check as you try to maintain the invisibility as you run out the door. I'm gonna say this is DC 15.
I don't think I can pass that with what I just got. I do have guidance as well, which I think is only just a D4 added, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So I failed that.
Okay, so as you guys can see, Salarin immediately becomes visible by the door, but everyone seems to be looking over at where the guy in the underwear, but he's looking over in her direction. You can see, and we're gonna go over odds or evens.
Evens.
I tried.
Jog.
I really
What do you
did.
want to do? Jog, give me a skill check that you're gonna do to help the situation. What does Jog do?
I immediately just like get up and I just try to like cause like a huge like scene.
Okay, go. What kind of skill check do you want to try to make for that? What do you think would make sense?
Hold on, let me just like I'm just gonna go ahead and just walk over to the guard and I'm just gonna like
The guard in his underwear?
yeah.
So you run over to him and you do what?
And I just like I just start like being like, oh my god, are you okay? Is there a doctor in here? Like
Is there? And then what kind of? Give me a I don't know. Give me a I would say at that point, give me a performance.
Okay.
Unless you want to argue something else.
No, I'll do performance.
Okay,
I just want to just keep screaming. Is there like a doctor?
So as you're making a distraction, we'll give this one a DC 13.
Okay, awesome. Because I just got a 14.
14. So you pass, and you can see as the guards just like kind of as you're grabbing his face, and like get this man to die. And you can see this confusion breaking out. As you can see the one at your table, the guard at Cab's table is just kind of what the hell's going on, man? And you can see the other guards kind of coming over and like a flurry, trying to regroup with you guys. Cab, what do you want to do to try to help the situation?
I'm gonna do a performance and be like, I'm gonna like yell out, be like, what the whore? I'm gonna say like, what? Did the wench like steal your change or something? And then like trying to make everyone laugh at him.
Okay, give me a performance. That's gonna be DC.
Fuck! I got a 1.
Okay, and you can see it just completely falls flat as you guys get your second failure. You can see no one reacts to it as he's just sitting there. You can see the other drunk guy just kind of stumbles up and drops, some sloshes drink on Cab.
Dude.
Just all down in front of him.
Completely sober.
And you can see the man, as you guys see...
What does Irina do?
Well, I mean, Irina just sits there and is like at a loss for words. Trying
Because
to...
I did whisper in her ear.
To do what again?
I told her to try and get one of the helmets.
Oh, wait. So the guy's walking away from the table?
Yes.
I grab the helmet.
All right, so you grab the helmets.
And I
You can
leave.
see they're both sitting on the table.
I leave.
All right, so you grab the helmets and you leave. And you can see that as you stand up and start leaving, you see the man that's coming out of the bathroom. You go over to him, and he points over and he goes, "That right there, the turtle person." You can see they all turn around, and you guys just see Salarin over by the door, like about to push it over, just carrying a bunch of armor. What kind of skill check do you want to make?
Can I cast a spell?
Sure, yeah, you can cast a spell.
Alright. I'm gonna cast a spell.
Dude,
I want to cast a spell.
yeah, all my bad rolls out. These are all bad.
I cast Mislead.
Okay, and what does that do?
Alright, you become invisible at the same time that an illusory double of you appears where you are standing. The double lasts for the duration, but the invisibility ends if you attack or cast a spell. You can use your action to move your illusory double up to twice your speed and make it gesture, speak, or behave in whatever way you choose. You can see through its eyes and hear through its ears as if you were located where it is. On each of your turns as a bonus action, you can switch from using its senses to your own or back again. While you're using its senses, you are blinded or deafened in regard to your own surroundings. I immediately make the double sit there and start crying as I book it.
All right, so it just sits there and starts crying. You can see
4th shot on that possession.
the guards run over, and you can see they tackle the illusory image, but then fade right through it. And then you can see it's just sitting there crying. You can see the guards just in anger and outrage are just going around trying to figure out what's going on. And so you're sneaking out, right?
Well,
Oh, sorry.
I grab the helmet and I like begin to leave, and then I see that happen, and I'm like, I put the helmet behind my back, and I.
You have two.
Well, hold on. Let's do this. So Jog, it's Jog's turn because that was Salarin's thing. Well, the spell I'm not gonna say it's a pass or a fail. It's just a spell you cast on your turn that progressed the story. Jog, what do you want to do?
So I'm gonna buy the naked
And
guard
you can see
right
the guard's trying to push past you, and he's running. You know, as you saw these other two guards try to tackle the image of Salarin.
Okay. How close are like all the guards together? Would you say?
Pretty close. I mean.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast confusion on on the guards, which is like goes for like a 10-foot radius.
Okay. And what's it do exactly?
Twist their minds, spawning delusion, provoking uncontrolled actions. Each creature in a 10-foot radius must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be affected by
So
it.
it's everyone. And it's
just loses their
Everyone
mind.
And then
It's like a Rocky Horror Picture Show flash mob just starts in the middle.
And they have to roll a d10 at the start of each turn to determine what their behavior is, and I have like 1 through 10 what they will do.
What's the DC again? Your DC?
Oh, my DC? Shit. Yeah, let me check. 14.
14. So you can see the one guard that's in his underwear, he doesn't seem to be phased.
Wait, hold on. Is Cab like in the vicinity of this? Because if so, I'm not gonna cast it.
He's not. No, you're nearest the door, but you're waiting, right? Like I assumed. You grab the helmets and you started running, but there's just chaos going on at the door.
Then, yeah, I'll cast confusion then.
And as you do that, you see the two other guards stand up, and one of them, I'm gonna roll a d10. That's a 2.
The creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
He freezes, and the other one 4.
That's the same one actually.
Gotcha,
2 through 6 are the same thing.
And you see both of them freeze as it's this chaos breaking out. What do you want to do, Cav? Well, just for that, go ahead and I guess that'll just progress the story because it's not really a skill check. Go ahead and you cast that spell. Make a skill check of some kind. Do you what kind of skill check do you want to do? I guess you could just default to Arcana if you want.
Okay.
We'll say that's fair. Then we go ahead and make an Arcana, unless there's something else you want to try to weave into the story.
I just want to cast it on them and then just try to slither out the door.
Gotcha. Go ahead and make your Arcana check.
Okay, got it. 14.
14. Okay, and that's a pass. As you can see, the guards. You very effectively start freezing up the guards. You can see the man in the underwear is like, it's getting away. It's a trap. It's a fake. What are you guys standing around for? And we go over to Cab. We need one more success. Right now, I think we're at 2 success, 2 failure.
Yes.
You're right,
Yeah.
We're at 2 success, 2 failure.
I believe, right?
He's talking like overall like all the things
skill
that have been
challenge.
going on.
So if I fail this,
I should have had Salarin roll a skill check, but
Salarin's already at the door, so
yeah.
Salarin's outside.
I do no. I have to go to Irina, and I need to be with her. I guess.
We need to make babies.
What would have Irina been doing this whole time?
She's just
I told her to get the
She's
helmet,
sitting there like a
so
little-
it's
Yeah, so
not
she'll be over by
unfeasible
Cab.
that
Yeah.
she's gonna be
She's
trying
gonna be
to help
next to you by now.
I'd say let's get out of here, babe, and we try to stealthily. I say we need to blend in with the crowd before, like while this chaos like diffuses
go.
by the door. But we
All
need
right.
to grab this other helmet.
All right, she grabs the helmet and tries to like.
Stealthily put it behind her head. Behind
Yeah,
her.
you guys both
Puts
have it
it
behind.
directly
Yeah,
on
you
her.
have it behind your backs as you guys each scoot towards the entrance. Give me a stealth check. It's gonna be DC 13.
Yes.
Is that with disadvantage?
With disadvantage.
Do you have heavy armor on?
Go fuck yourself. Wouldn't it be better if, because I have heavy armor and I'm fitting a small helmet behind my huge armor, I'm not like
Yeah,
making
but
noise?
you're trying to make no noise as you go by.
Bro, this is a fucking
It's okay.
huge tavern. What are you talking about?
Go ahead and make that stealth check.
That's fucked.
You haven't even rolled it yet.
I rolled a 20 and a 19.
Alright, see, doesn't that feel even better? Now you really earned that escape. As you see Cav and Irina somehow.
I literally just see them just doing this, just like.
Yeah, like as the guards by the entrance are all dogpiling, trying to figure out freezing and doing other things such as, what's a 10 get you on that confusion table?
Check.
One of the ones is still frozen while one of the other ones.
Hold on a second.
He dies.
Creature can act and move normally as at the end of the turn, an affected target can make a wisdom saving throw. If it succeeds, the effect ends for the target.
Gotcha. What is Jog doing? As you see Cav and Irina basically bug out the door, and these other guards, they all seem very confused and trying to get the image and freezing up, and the one in his underwear is trying to like attack the image.
I just leave. I just turn invisible and I leave.
You turn invisible?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just say you turn invisible and disappear out the door.
Okay.
So what are all you guys doing? As you guys each run outside, where is Salarin going?
So I'm gonna go ahead and quickly shove as much of this as I can. I'm gonna go ahead and book it as far as I know I'll make it before I turn invisible and duck down like a side alley and just keep it.
Oh yeah, you're okay. Yeah, how long is that duration again?
It's a minute as well. So I cast
It's a minute
that
as
like
well.
right as I was
So
at
yeah,
the door.
and then you run into an alley.
I start heading towards. I know the direction like the front gate's gonna be, and I
Gotcha.
watch for them to exit.
Gotcha. So you run a distance and watch the entrance, and you see Cab come out soon after, and Irina, and you flag them down, I assume. So you guys all regroup, and you can hear like yells and shouts as you guys see off in the distance.
And I hand everybody a piece of this armor to put in their like packs, so we can like what we have with us anyways, so we can
Gotcha.
start booking.
And I also say,
And well, Jog, what do you come out and you can see them?
I also cast invisibility on. I mean, my invisibility is for an hour.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast it on Salarin as well.
So you run over and cast it on Salarin. If you did that, you'd have to recast it again.
Oh, and I couldn't.
You'd have to, because you have to cast it at a next level higher to do one other person, I believe.
do it on her.
I think it says that. That would be a good thing to double check.
Oh yeah.
Because then you'd have to recast
you
it
can
touching.
target one additional creature. Slot above second. Okay, so yeah, I'll just also use a third spell slot and cast it on Salarin.
Okay, so
And
you
it
guys.
also makes the armor invisible, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
as you
anything
guys
we're
are grouped
carrying.
there, you see Jog appear for a moment, reach out, touch you, and then both of you disappear again. So go ahead and burn that spell slot. So no, you guys hear. You can see at this point there is a couple carts, and you can see these Black Hen members start pulling up to the front
I say-
of the tavern.
I say take these.
All right, and they disappear.
Yeah, I guess you guys take them, and then you grab them, and then disappear.
And I go, we cannot be seen with her.
You hear like a
You guys
cackle.
can't see each other. Yeah.
We need to regroup with the rest.
Let's leave the fucking let's yeah.
We're
We should go.
I'm going to head back and
get to the rendezvous.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing?
Going to the rendezvous.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys will start booking it through the dark city.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can see that you definitely hear some distant yells and a distant siren at one point. So you guys, are you going to the main gate that exits, right?
Yes.
The closest exit to where we know they are with everything.
Where our boys are.
Gotcha. So, hold on, let me think here. So yeah, you guys come over to the gate, and we'll say it's, past midnight, but not by a whole lot. You guys can see, there's a couple guards at the gate. You can see they're just kind of standing there. You guys are going to exit the gate. So you just, as you're walking out, you can see one of the guards, and he goes, heading out in the middle of the night? You and your girlfriend?
It's just me and Irina, so it's just like...
Yeah. And he goes, it's dangerous out there.
Yeah, but I mean, look at us. We're an amazing couple. I think we can handle whatever happens. Plus, I mean, are the gates open? Are the gates open like 24/7, or?
I guess you could say that. Depends when you come in, because if you're coming in the middle of the night, there's gonna be a couple more questions.
What if I'm just to say her and I are going for a midnight stroll just to talk, and we're probably just gonna head down the lane and come back maybe?
Sure, do your thing.
Yeah. Or fuck.
Listen, your business is your business.
Yeah, right. So why you have to ask?
And you can see, and he goes, yeah, just keep clear of that group of guards down there. We got a situation going on.
What? Okay.
And he goes, yeah, just, you're cool.
All right.
Take your walk. And you can see he just kind of looks back, and he, is looking at some of the other guards, and you guys walk out. And you guys are with them, just kind of close by. You guys come over, where you got
I want to stay, I want to hold back a little bit. Like, I want to go to the outside of the gate, but I want to, stay back and hear if I hear, the guards say anything about it.
Gotcha. So, yeah, you can, you hold back. Are you going, where's Salarin going?
Oh, I'm following them.
So your group you're hanging back.
I just want to hear if they say anything.
Yeah, as you guys go forward, you can see up ahead is where your carts were left, but you see there's about 4 black hen guards. You can see they're kind of digging through some of the things. You can see one of them's already broken open some of the wine. You can see he's sitting there drinking some of the wine.
That bastard.
And they're just kind of sitting there gathering the carts and kind of moving them together. And what are you guys doing as you...
I guess heading to the carts.
So yeah, you guys come up to the scene of the carts. You can see the guards.
I'm just staying quiet and visible.
You can see, there's 4 guards.
This is fairly far from, the front gate, too, isn't it? We were in the woods.
100, maybe 150 feet, somewhere around there.
Okay.
You can see there's torches lighting the whole area here.
Gotcha.
And you can see as you're just walking by, you can see they kind of glance over at you guys. You can see maybe, one of them raises up a crossbow and he goes, "Who's there?"
Just me and my wife.
All right. And you can see they just go back to.
Whoa, what is going on here? That you're putting up a crossbow to me
You
and
know
my
anything
wife.
about these carts here?
These 3 carts?
These 3's here, yeah.
What's going on?
And he goes, "What do you mean? What's going on? Do you know who these are?"
No.
All right. And you can see. All right, move along.
All right.
And you keep moving down the road.
Yeah,
into the
and I go,
fuck. And then we go over to Jog. You're sitting there listening. Give me a perception.
I go up to Salarin. I'm like,
no, you can't see me right now, by the way.
I say, hey, Salarin.
You can hear him whisper in your
Go
ear.
by the carts and see what the fuck is up.
10.
All right. So
I go ahead and next to there. Are we away from how far are we away from the guards right now?
as far away as you want to be.
All right. We walk a little ways and then I dump the gear and I'm like, well, this is all yours now. I'll be back.
Heard.
All right. So I kind of mark mentally where they are, and
we won't move.
And Jog, back to you. As you're sitting there, you can hear the guard, and he goes, "Goddamn idiots going out into the fucking wilderness, It's fucking, fucking late at night." And you can see he turns over and he goes, "Man, all kinds of crazy shit happening tonight." And he goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "Yeah, did you just hear down at the Magic Missile they got something going on?" And he goes, Orda's been, they said to watch whoever's going through the gate. You can see, yeah, I mean, I got it. He just got that fucking dude and his girl. It's nothing. And so he was kind of sitting there, and he goes, man, they find anything down at those wagons? Are you just still sitting here listening?
Yeah, sure.
As you can see, there's a group of like 5 guards up here by the gate, just kind of sitting around talking. You can see at this point, there's like a, I guess there's nothing there. No, there's no. You can see, my God. So yeah, you can see this Justin sitting there talking, and he goes, yeah, man, magic missile, something's going on up there, and keep an eye out. And he goes, yeah, have you guys ever seen a centaur before? And you see the other one goes, I mean, that was my first time, really. I mean, my cousin used to know this guy who was a centaur. The other one.
I also say to Irina and Salarin, like, where the fuck are they?
And yeah, as you guys come over to Irina and Salarin, you guys regrouping in the darkness. You went over to the guards, right? By the wagons?
Yeah, I'm invisible still.
By the guards and
Yeah,
the wagons.
and I'm listening to what they're talking
And
about.
you can hear the guards over there just kind of looking through the thing, and he's like, what kind of fucking idiot leaves a bunch of wine out here in the middle? He goes, I mean, it's, no one's coming to claim it. And you can see at that point, one of them is just kind of, you can see they've already started a column of the carts. They've gotten them moving. You can see Altskay.
With the horses?
Yeah, with the horses. And you can see as they're leading them in, with Altskay in the front carriage, as they all get led back towards the
I see this?
Yeah, and you can see
and I go,
what's going on.
I run back. I'm like, hey, whoa. Hold on.
You see as the guards stop, and he goes, what's the problem? We go back?
Listen. These are our wagons. I know what I said.
You just said it wasn't.
I understand. There's wine in those crates.
Yeah, hell yeah, there is.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I didn't know if you were planting some shit or what was going on, but those are my horses. That's my team of horses.
You can see he looks around and he goes,
Am I back around for this?
I was a little.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, do you want to be back around for this, or do you want to still listen for more conversation?
I think I heard everything I was gonna
Sure.
hear.
So you can be back as you see Cab talking to these groups of guards with the wagons, and you can. Do you want to do anything, John?
I'm listening for now.
Gotcha. You're just nearby listening, like Sally.
I'm still invisible, right?
Yeah, you're still invisible, and you can see the guards. They're just like, listen, dude. We were told to bring these back inside the gate because they've been sitting out here. We've been having some hooligans fucking messing around.
What kind of hooligans? What do they look like?
And he goes, dude, don't worry about it. Listen.
Okay,
this
I'm gonna worry about
right
it.
here.
I'm gonna worry about it if you're taking my horses.
Yeah, no, you can have your horses and your cart back. First it's gonna have to go through the city. We just gotta turn these into the gatekeeper, unless you got something that is gonna change my mind.
What, like some money? You want some money?
I mean, maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
I go over and I whisper in his ear. I just like,
Do you want a keg of this wine?
And he looks over and he goes, how many kegs are there? Do you remember?
10.
Did you? Okay.
Also, it was ale. You keep saying wine. But
Oh,
it's
I
okay.
do. It is ale. You're right.
Ale. You want some of this ale?
And he goes, give us half the ale, and we'll give your whole thing now, or you just wait, and we're gonna take some of the ale. But you'll get most of it back.
How about you take one?
Give me a persuasion.
All right. How about you take two? It's just 12.
2. How about
Yeah,
you
and he
take
goes,
Wait, you just take two.
he goes, 3, take it or leave it. That's your choice right now, buddy.
How about 2 and 5 gold pieces?
Give me a disadvantage persuasion. Oh wait, no, and 5 gold pieces?
Yeah.
Just give me another persuasion real quick.
2. 3.
Fine, cool, sounds good. And you can see they hop off the carts and they go, come on boys. And you can see each of them grabs, the 3 of them grab a cask of ale and they march off towards the city. He goes, have a good night, have a good walk with your boyfriend.
Yep.
And you can see they disappear off and yeah.
I like that.
Did you want me to kill them? I think we should have a signal if we want to kill people. You know, like.
Where's the bathroom?
Yeah. No, we shouldn't kill them.
Yeah.
But
No.
should we make a signal when we
Did
do
you
want to kill people in
guys-
negotiations?
I go to gather up the armor.
Yeah. Do that.
After this happens.
I think the signal should be.
Okay. So from now on, whenever we want to kill people, we go.
All right, so you
Not
guys
a
go-
wink, just
That's fucking creepy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean.
All right.
Murder faces.
We're gonna. Hopefully this doesn't take long. Can you guys put on headphones again?
Yes.
We cut back to you guys up here.
Good morning.
Hello.
And you can see the man says, so you guys, you're gonna stay the night here, maybe sitting in a cell overnight, change your mind, and when we wake up, we're gonna go find this Eddie person.
Why do you keep talking about change your mind? I thought we agreed to help this man.
I think he's.
I think I don't trust
Is
you.
he kind of like
I'm starting to
Zenyatta?
trust you either. Who is this? Is this Zenyatta?
Is this
See,
or is this Lance?
this is the man that I think did he say his name was Lance? Yeah, he told you guys. Yeah, the guy you call
I think
himself.
Lance is about as just high on the scale as Zenyatta, you know.
Yeah, I agree with that. Where are you taking us?
He goes, you're staying the night in the cell tonight, boys.
Where's this cell?
And you can see as they walk you down the turret, the gatehouse, it goes underground into just a underground kind of dungeon looking thing.
I'm a bit claustrophobic, I'm say.
And he goes, sucks to suck. And you can see he brings you down to like a cell. Nearby, you can see there's some cots and stuff around. They open up the door, unlock it, and say in. You guys have handcuffs behind.
Alright.
Yeah, and you guys hop in the cell, and you see
Wandisimo's still with me, right?
Wandisimo's still with you. He hasn't fought back though, right? Like
No,
they haven't
no.
touched him.
Yeah,
There's-
no.
And you can see they take off your handcuffs and they leave you in the cell, and then they lock the door. And
They take the handcuffs off?
yeah, they take
Oh,
the
wow.
handcuffs off,
Cool.
and you can see they lock the cell to your door, the door to your cell. Sorry.
How big is this stuff?
So as you look around, you can see like it's a dirty basement, dirt floor. You can see there's many other cells around you. All of them are empty though. And you guys have, I guess you guys, no, we'll say you guys are in separate cells just to be sure. So yeah.
Look at the retcon.
Yeah, here.
I think they would put you in separate cells right next to each other. You guys can reach through the bars into each other's thing, but you guys are right.
How is it like the walls are bars?
The walls are bars. We'll say
So
just
it's
think
like
of like
a-
a
it's just a
just
cave. Like
yeah,
from,
kind except that
Pirates of the
it,
Caribbean.
exactly with the Pirates of the Caribbean, where like yeah, but there's like the back wall is the thing, but then there's the exactly like Pirates
I
of the
look to the
Caribbean,
left.
and you see empty cells,
I look to the right.
and you see more empty cells. Like there's like a hallway in front, and there's just empty cells, and you can see the only thing there's only one door up where you guys entered. You can see there's just a guard sitting there. He doesn't even have his helmet on. He's just kind of sitting there in his armor, just kind of leaning back, not really moving.
right and the left.
Just-
the other side.
Yeah, you can see it's all just empty cells. Like, there's a hallway. Yeah, exactly. Is there anything you're specifically looking for?
Other people in cells.
Yeah, you don't see any other people in cells.
Fuck.
I take out my bow and I shoot guard. No, I'm just kidding.
How like skinny are these?
You guys still have all your stuff. They just
Yeah.
kind of left you in the
How
thing.
how skinny are these cells?
Like the bar length. We'll say the bars are like this long, you know.
And like, how far away is the guard?
The guard, we'll say he's about like 40 feet away. You can see like sometimes they're like, ugh,
was
and
gonna
he
say,
looks
is he paying
over,
attention?
and he looks over, he looks over at you guys, and then just kind of slowly drifts back off. But he seems to be half attention.
What did you go need that key, dog? Can't you turn into like a bird? Yeah, but what about you?
You fly out. You get the keys while fucking fat ass over here taking a shit of this.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Hey, quiet over there! And you see the guy
What'd you say?
yelling.
Go back to sleep.
I'm hard of hearing, son.
And he goes, ah, fuck you too, buddy.
I mean, if you want to, but you're gonna have to come in the cell for that.
You got a fucking mouth on you. And you see he goes
So
back
do
to this line there. and just-
I see.
I can see it, and boy, do I want to kiss it.
So what do you guys want to do?
We're in a bit of a pickle, my friend. I was hoping they'd lead us to the captain. It's like my mama always said, getting arrested is not the ideal situation. I thought I'd prove her wrong today. Well, listen. We're gonna have to fight our way out, I think. Well, I mean, we could just wait till morning, but...
We could just, I was thinking, we wait till morning, we leave with them to, go find Eddie, and then we just fucking kill whoever's with us and then come back.
That's a good idea, too.
Well,
probably better
we could
than-
use the conjure animal. Is he listening to us? I look over to see if he's listening.
You can see he's just sitting there, not really moving. Give me a perception.
12. Good year.
2012. So you, Howard, it definitely looks like he's sleeping, but you definitely see his eye open every once in a while and kind of look over and just kind of go back to. So you definitely see him moving, like sometimes he scratch his nose and kind of look over.
In a very hushed tone, I go, I could use the conjure animals to kill all of them, and then we'll cut the heads off of the animals and show it to them. They're like, see, it was them, and kill them. Don't worry.
But as soon as you kill a conjured animal, just speak.
Fuck, you're right. Yeah, we're gonna need to find some animals. Nah, I mean,
We're definitely in a pickle.
yeah. Yes. Okay, so I think our best bet here is. Granted, I don't know where the fuck we are, so I don't know how to get the fuck. Do I know how to get out of here? Like, do I have it? Like,
A sense of where you are at?
yeah.
Yeah, you could definitely follow. It's not a complicated hallway. You would know how to get back to the ground level, and you know that you're at least located somewhere underneath the gatehouse of the main gatehouse. Like you're still on the outskirts of the city.
Right.
Like you're at the main gate. You're just underneath it. You feel like somewhere.
So I would be like 72% positive I could get out of here. Like I would remember how to get out of here.
Yeah. I see. If you were free in the hallway right now, you would know how to get out of here.
Okay.
It's not a complex. Yeah.
So there's gonna be a lot of guards. Probably, considering we're like in the guardhouse. I have a
Do you
bad
have a really
plan.
good... what's your plan? Let me hear yours first.
We,
What?
Are we next to each other, or are we like across from each other?
no, you're right next to each other.
Oh, okay. So I
What
could
were
like
you
lick
just
his
saying?
ear if I
Yeah, you
wanted
could
to.
lick his ear, but there'd be bars in between you. You have to press up against the bars.
Oh, that's totally okay.
But you're each in a cage where the one of the four walls is a brick wall, and you can see there's little windows up there where you could Pirates of the Caribbean style look out. And then there's the other three walls are all just bars, cage that have been drilled into the ground and stuff.
So you could turn into like a hummingbird or some shit. Go get them their keys. Let Big Daddy over here out, and then you just fucking fly away. I'll cast Zephyr Strike, GTFO.
I have an addition to the plan.
Of course.
I was gonna conjure a fey creature.
Oh God.
And then just send him after the boys. And I imagine they'll be rather busy with him, and then we can just make our escape. Now, I don't know what a fey creature is.
I'm a fake creature, I think.
Yeah, technically. But I can look it up. Because it says,
Can't you
a
conjure?
fey creature of a challenge rating 6 or lower.
So
6 or
can't you conjure like a fucking demon? Or is that a different character?
Oh, yep, that's the very same I'm talking about. Well, actually,
Because if you conjure a demon, I think a demon's a little fucking worse for them.
oh no, the fey's stronger.
Really?
Oh yeah, I can conjure an elemental.
Hashtag shooketh.
But I think, I want to find what a fey do.
That's fair.
Let me look at that real quick.
What you guys should do is go upstairs, and you can plot what you're gonna want to do, unless you think you're gonna do something very soon.
I just need to figure out.
Okay, sure, yeah, never mind.
After he figures that out.
If you think you're gonna take action now,
Do it.
Alright, we'll be back.
Will we?
We could just give up.
I was gonna say fuck.
Oh,
that
we surrender.
what do you guys want to do?
Fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, I start ringing cabs.
I try for baby with
Nice.
Jog.
I cry to Irina. In the light.
Yeah, she watches.
Yeah.
I turn to her and say,
Is he normally like that?
all the time.
Wait, we don't actually.
wait, no.
No, it was just a
Don't
joke.
judge me.
That didn't actually happen in the game.
But then you see how far it goes. No one says anything.
Yeah.
No one's
He's just
talking.
crying for an hour.
Exactly.
Alright.
So what should we do?
I don't fucking know what they are doing. Like, why aren't they out here?
Weren't they supposed to be by the carts?
Yeah.
Yes, that was what we planned.
Well, I turn to. We're both still invisible, by the way. I turn to you. You and Irina. You are. I started talking like Irina. You and Irina. Ah, fuck! I can't. It's
You
your
and
name.
Irina.
You and.
Irina.
Say my name.
You and Irina
Yeah.
should probably go back into the city. You were supposed to just be on a walk. You can take the carts and everything else and set up a storefront and sell the booze tomorrow. You shouldn't be that hard to find if they're in the city, and then we can wait, listen, and watch for them. We can just ride in on the carts invisible.
So you tell me we need to split the split the party at...
No, I'm
Three.
saying we go with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to be like...
We need to get back into the city, quietly, while we still have this wonderful metal man's invisibility.
I.
Yeah.
So I go ahead and gather up all the armor again and just say, let's head inside.
All right, so you guys head inside.
Yep, and yeah, we're taking the
I leave
horses.
I leave a message at the grove on a piece of parchment that just says, ale being sold in the city, horseman. And I just tack it to a tree.
Don't say horseman. Right from right dash Strahd, like it was from Strahd.
What does the note say?
It says,
We took the ale to be sold in the city.
Strahd.
I say it with that accent
Okay.
on the paper.
You write it in accent?
Yeah. Dash Strahd.
Anything else?
Nope. That's
Okay.
it.
All right.
And I'm gonna go ahead and hop in one of the carts.
Cool.
Invisible still.
All right. So, how you're driving the cart invisible?
Me? No. I hop into one of the carts.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're driving one of the 3 carts.
I'm driving one of the 3.
Irina's driving the other.
And then, Jog, you want to drive the third one? And
I already want invisible, and I drive the other part.
Gotcha.
we'll just say that one's very trained.
I'm
no.
gonna-
How about...
No, I turn on invisible. I mean, I did not do any crime.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was not
okay.
caught for anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah. Your boy Jock is good.
Yeah.
Your boy
I
Jock is
just make sure.
The
What about-
turtle's enjoyable. So
Are
I'm
you
gonna go
holding all
ahead-
the armor?
What? Yeah, I'm holding all the armor, and I'm gonna be riding the second cart.
Okay.
And how long would you say it's been since invisibility has been cast?
Just visibility. We can say it's probably been about half an hour.
Okay.
Oh, so we
So
have
I'm gonna
plenty
be
of time
in the
then.
second cart.
Yes. Okay. All right. Let's go.
And I say,
You need to find a good staging area for us to park all of this.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are pulling up to which cart is Fellerin on?
second cart.
Second cart, which is Irina's cart.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Jog, you're in the rear.
Yes, in the rear cart.
Gotcha. And so Cab, you bring your cart up to the gate, and he goes. The guard goes, halt.
Hey.
He goes, yo, what the fuck? I thought you said you was going on a walk.
Listen. So
I'm listening.
Yeah.
So me and my lovely wife here, we were with 2 other people. Did you happen to see like a handsome man? He was kind of pale. He has like dark straight hair, and maybe another woman, and a woman who, she had blondish hair. She has kind of like bluish gray eyes. Both of them are pretty attractive. I think they're pretty
Quite
attractive
hot.
people.
He's sitting there thinking,
Yeah.
he's like, not that I can remember, man. A lot of people come through these gates.
Okay, yeah.
So
We
yeah,
were
so
going
what-
for a walk. I mean, these are our horses, but because
You're just gonna leave your carts down there with no one to.
They were supposed to be with them. Those two people were supposed to be with the carts.
What'd you say they look like
I was
again?
waiting with the carts. Me. In the back.
Okay, then we'll do. Okay.
Because I didn't leave with. I did not leave to go on the walk with you, remember?
Goes, what the fuck ever? What?
Yeah.
Who are these two people you're talking about?
They're with our group. Did they say anything about where they were gonna go?
They didn't. I fell asleep.
Whatever.
You fool.
fool.
Anyway,
I'm so mad.
we were just looking for a good place to sell this ale here. And so we were just
Gotcha.
scouting out the marketplace
He says, and what's the name
for...
on the shipment? The things that you're bringing in. What's your name? And he points at you, Cab. And he goes,
Cab.
Cab?
Cab DeWaltney.
Cab what? DeWaltney.
Yeah.
And he goes, and you're here trading your ale, right?
Yes.
Gotcha. Well, Mr. DeWaltney, just remember, next time you just leave carts outside in front of our keep, we're going to take them in and do, you got lucky that you kind of found them in time before, my boys got a hold of it.
Heard, but
Or the
people were
boys.
supposed to be looking after them.
Hate to see it. I mean, we've had a couple hooligans tonight, but, nothing like what you described there.
What kind of hooligans?
And he goes,
I'm
just
asking out of curiosity.
Maybe we
just
saw
some
them on the
people
road.
messing around with, shipments here. They shouldn't have been
Just-
sticking their nose where they shouldn't have.
Just regular people?
Ah,
Like goblins or something?
and he goes, oh no, not goblins. One was kind of like a horseman. The other was some kind of fucking elephant.
No way.
What?
Yeah.
I've never heard such crazy things.
What,
He goes,
what
yeah.
happened to them?
Oh, trust me, man. They're spending the night where they deserve. When you got people running around, causing problems, you gotta make sure that they don't cause more.
Oh, they're being disciplined.
They are.
Yes.
Trust
Ah.
me. We don't let people just run around willy nilly on the Razorback Trail and just fucking do whatever they want. Trust me, those boys, they're gonna change their ways or else. The captain, he's pretty harsh.
I'm a captain as well.
Are you?
Yes.
That's pretty. Captain in what army?
Uh,
Oh, like a ship captain.
yes, of a pirate ship.
Strahd
Nice.
Slayer.
Of a regular ship.
Of a regular-
Okay, you do
No, I'm
hear an
joking.
audible like, like
I assume you meant.
Are they...
I like to pretend.
So being in this town just for,
hold on.
I would say a few hours, I've heard tell of
Minutes.
Marcus is the leader of this town.
Who knows where that went?
Or a
He's
city.
Yeah, Marcus is he's the leader of the family.
So I take it he's probably going to be taking disciplinary action of these people, these hooligans.
Well, I shouldn't really be talking about that kind of stuff.
Okay, alright, fair.
It's quite interesting, though.
Yes.
It is interesting the kind of shit that you see on out here outside the gates.
Yeah, alright. Well, where's the nearest stables?
It was just past enter and you can park them anywhere, but we got stables right here by the gates.
Sick.
In the gates.
Fucking sick, dude.
Sweet. And you bring in your load. And so what are you guys doing? And he goes,
Just bring in our load.
Yeah.
he goes, just, be careful there, boys. We got, a lot of crazy stuff going on. Just keep, do what's right and don't piss off the Black Hand.
What's
Is that
the
what
name
you-
of it?
Yeah.
And he goes, just, lots of fishy things going on here, but, you're good to go.
Heard.
Enjoy your night,
You as
gentlemen
well.
and lady. And you guys kind of bring in the whole carts, and where are you guys going?
Stables.
All right, so you guys go to the stable. You're going to drop off your horses here?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Do you think he was talking about Coward and... and
He said a
Flareon?
horseman and a fucking elephant, yeah. God damn it. Why? I wonder who was acting out. I can only imagine. That
I
pride-
wonder who got up to some shit.
That fucking prideful bastard. Alright.
So what are you guys doing?
We should probably go to the jail. So, once we drop off the animals in the stable, we should probably go.
Yeah,
to
you guys
the
can see
jail.
it's pretty late. Like as you go there's like a man sleeping on a stool. As you come up and he wakes up and helps you bring in your horses.
I say, hey,
How's it going, Governor?
it's going all right. How about you?
It's pretty good.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm late.
Yeah, we just rode on into town.
Yeah, I see.
We have this shipment of ale.
Nice. Well, why are you checking in your horses? You gonna take the horses with you? You going over to the magic missile? I mean, where you trading that ale?
We heard that there was some kind of shenanigans going there, but the thing is we were gonna trade it in the morn.
Sure.
Would we be able to keep this here?
Yeah, I mean, we can keep it here. Just know we're not responsible for any stolen goods. You know, I can't guarantee they're gonna be safe.
This
I would
place
definitely.
isn't monitored.
Are there a lot of thefts here?
There sometimes are. You know, I would say it would definitely be. I would recommend you just go. I think it's open for another, hour or so. I would definitely recommend getting it traded, but
Are there
unless you have a
other-
place you can store it.
Are there other places, other taverns around here that we could maybe sell to as well?
Sure, yeah, no, there's that one's gonna get you the best deal, Magic Missile. You know, there's still a couple here on the lower level as well as a higher level. You trying to stay here in the lower level? You got past to get up a city?
We need a pass.
Yeah, not anyone can just go up to upper city.
We're new to town.
Got you. No problem. Well, yeah, just, it sounds like you're going to stay in the lower city if you don't got any kind of clearance. And he goes, you want to head over to the Giant Eagle.
The Giant Eagle.
Giant Eagle Tavern?
Market District.
It's in the lower district.
Okay. We'll see. Thanks.
Sure. So you guys, what do you guys want to do?
I whispered to her, maybe we should make it over to this market district eagle.
Sure. We could see this Giant Eagle Tavern.
You are about to turn uninvisible, and you're a turtle.
There's not many turtles around.
Yes.
And you're wanted.
Thank
Let's
you,
get
John.
me into an inn room now, is my point.
Oh yeah, and it's fun. And then you're gonna have to stay there.
For now, yep.
So what are you guys doing?
We go to an inn.
All right, which one?
Not the.
You go to the Giant Eagle.
So you go to the Giant Eagle Tavern, and as you can see as you pull up on it, it's a lot shittier, a lot smaller of a tavern. You can see as you walk in, there's like an old grumpy man behind the counter, and he goes, hey, you fucking come in anytime you want, I guess.
Yeah. Do you want our money or what?
And he goes, hey, don't get snippy with me.
You fucking got stippy with me as soon as I walked in here.
I'm walking here.
Are you actually walking or are you sitting
fucking
down?
balls, buddy, huh?
I turned to Irene, I was like, rent a room now.
What'd you say?
Rent a room now.
2 rooms.
And he goes, oh, I don't like that fucking attitude. And he goes,
How about these attitudes? And I show 2 gold pieces.
and let me
about
see
these
how he
attitudes?
reacts to that. He goes, oh, okay. And he goes, 2 rooms. I can do that.
There you go, you mook.
And he takes it and he looks it over and he bends
Bites
it.
it.
Yeah, bites it and he goes, seems real. And he gives you some keys and he goes, there you go. Check out noon tomorrow.
For the week.
You want it for the goddamn week?
Sure.
And he goes, well, am I assuming that the extra gold you have in my hand here is the tip?
Yes.
And he goes, all right. And then he looks at his book and he goes, that's going to be, you said a whole week?
Yes.
That's 3.5 gold pieces for the whole week. Plus, this extra one you gave me. So that's 4.5 total, technically. That with including the ones that you've already given me.
Here you go.
All right, so take a total of 4.5 gold pieces. So 5 silver and change. So 5 gold pieces gone. Gain 5 silver. All right, so you guys rent it for a week.
I get in the room.
All right, and you go in the room, and soon after, probably within minutes, you turn visible.
And stay there.
And
you
then
can,
you watch as I go into the corner and like recede into my shell and go to sleep.
you can see in each of these shitty rooms, you can see it smells dank in here, and you can
Wait,
see
like dank or like dank?
both.
Oh.
No.
I start going to every door
Oh.
being like,
Yeah,
what do you
who
got?
is it? What'd you say?
I go to every door and it's like, what do you got? How much?
Show me what you got. Exactly. And you guys stay the night, right?
Yeah. No, you need to stay there. And
Yeah, I'm staying.
well, do we need? Should we go look, or should we just wait till morning?
I fall asleep.
I
My
say we should
character
just wait
falls
till
asleep.
morning because I don't think we're gonna be able to bail him out.
I
of
can't
the
even leave.
jail.
So
I say we go check the jail tomorrow morning.
Sure. If we'll be able to get there. Okay.
This is definitely chaos. Yeah. Well, we have to see what happens. So you guys are going to sleep, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Do we have the uniform?
you want me to call them down?
Yes, bring him down, please.
Do we have packs that
That's
we
a
can put?
good point. I forgot that you had the uniform, and they would have definitely looked through your stuff. Where are you putting the uniform?
They would have looked through our stuff. Well, he was holding our armor. Okay. Yeah.
He was invisible.
Invisible.
Yeah, he's invisible. He has armor. It's in the
that
room.
makes sense. Sure. So yeah, and when Celerin comes visible, she just has a bunch of armor and just it's one set, a full set of armor
With-
plus an extra helmet.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I don't know what you're gonna do with that.
So, and this is like a. He said he was a lieutenant, rank 1. Well, that's what Nexus said.
Yeah, you see, there's a rank on insignia on the armor.
And it is.
Give me a history check.
Good. Well, I was a part of the City Watch. Wouldn't I know?
You would guess, sure. Since is that what your
Yeah. Remember, it was
was?
me and my brother were part of the City Watch.
Sure, you would know that it looks like it's like the regular guard level. Like the next level would be lieutenant 2nd grade, and then
So
lieutenant
private,
1st grade.
basically.
Private,
That's a
exactly.
huge-
Let's just
that's a
say
huge
private.
Part of it. God.
Yes. I mean, yeah.
I look to the left, right? Because he's to my right,
Sure.
The lights on the second
and then we
Is the-
see the guy who's like sleeping, but I'm not
50 feet
sleeping.
away, yeah.
I look down the other end. You said it's a dead end.
You can see it's a dead end as the cell block ends. You can see
Alright.
there's a window too at the end of the hallway.
Is
It's a
these slips in like the cage are definitely small enough for like a small black cat to like squeeze through, right?
Yeah, you could say definitely a black cat.
What about Juan Decimo?
Juan Decimo? No. Juan Decimo's too
figured
big
one
to
would be a
fit
little
through.
bit too
Yeah.
big.
Okay, I from my little sack. I don't know how they missed him, but I pull out.
I don't know how.
I think he was in the sack.
Oh, he's definitely been with me
You
the whole
definitely can't
time.
breathe in the sack. There's
Just
no
poke his
way.
head out.
No. So
Waldo, just a dead carcass.
I'm gonna say that they definitely. There's no way you couldn't not. Did you have Waldo with you the whole time?
Of course.
I'm gonna say they would have probably put him in a cage then,
But not Juan Decimo?
Yeah, they put
because
Juan
he
Decimo
would have
in it.
fit. Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Juan Decimo was definitely the bigger threat.
what are you doing? What are you fucking doing? What, okay,
No,
you
it's
have-
fine. Just tell me what the
have-
tell me what
okay.
the rules are. It's okay if it changes.
Yeah,
over
we
a
have-
little
we have
bit.
backup plans.
You guys are in the cell, and you still have Waldo with you. You're fine. You can have. They just don't even. They're like, yeah, keep it. Let him keep a stupid cat.
Oh, stupid? Oh.
Okay.
And that was
And
the death
Waldo
sentence.
is not like a super smart can do all the things for you. He is a cat. Go on. So what are you doing?
But he would listen to us. Like if we said.
Depends. What are you doing?
Okay, so, and I just look at him and I'm like, all right, like just count to 30 or something. I sit down.
I take out my watch.
I sit down. I start concentrating on a spell.
Okay.
I start to count to 30 underneath my breath.
Gotcha.
on my hands.
And what are you doing?
I'm just sitting here looking at the floor.
And casting.
A little bit before, like, the dude is, like, wearing these cages, the 50 feet, like,
Sure.
probably about
Yep.
40-ish feet. I'm looking right there, and I'm, like, concentrating super hard.
Gotcha. And what spell are you casting?
I'm not casting yet. I'm just preparing it, because it takes a minute.
Okay.
Do you want to know what
So
spell?
a minute goes by.
Well,
I was counting to 30, so
Okay.
I just finished counting to 30.
30 seconds goes by.
30
It's time
seconds
we're
goes
staring
by,
at it.
and I look at Waldo and I say, get over there. And tell him to, like, go in, like, if, like, these, nice. These are the cells, this is the hallway. And the guy's sleeping down here, I tell him to go to this end.
The other
All the
end.
way at the wall.
Give me an animal handling check.
well, you gotta be good at that.
I hope so. 18.
Yeah, you see Waldo starts heading down the other side.
I just give him, like,
Now, a minute passes by, and then what happens?
does, like, the guy notice Waldo at all?
No. Yeah, Waldo just slinks over to the other side.
I tell Waldo to start meowing. I, like, start making noise to, like, wake up the guard.
Well, you whisper over, Waldo, start meowing. You can
Yeah.
hear the guard, he's like, shut up!
I start, like, banging against the cage.
Hey, what are you doing over there?
I
And you
I start whinnying.
can...
Start banging against the cage.
And you can see just banging. He goes, hey, he's going crazy down here. And you can see, he calls up, and you can see, just a couple of seconds.
And then I stop.
And he stops, and you can see what's happened at this moment.
I'm holding.
Oh!
You're just sitting there on the floor, and you can see the guard comes over. At this point, you see two more guards come down the stairs, and he goes, what's going on down here? And he goes, this one's going crazy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So what's the
Give me a
what's
deception.
the layout like right now?
So there's a guy, Sleepy Boy.
Yep, he's in front of your cage.
Oh, he's in front of the
Yeah,
cage.
he's walked over to your cage, and you can see he's called two others over.
So
There's three people in front of us.
3 people in front of you.
All right, I cast Conjure Fey,
Uh-huh.
and I summon a Grim Snarl right in that spot between
Between
them
them
and the
and
door that
Okay.
I did, or that I
Sure.
pointed out. So
Go ahead
that
and roll initiative then. Once you cast it, you see a flash of light, and then what creature?
a Grim Snarl.
A grim snarl appears.
That he does.
To the grim snarl, which is gonna do what?
Charge at the
There's
closest
3 guards.
guard.
Yep,
yeah.
go ahead.
It's gonna use its spirit beak.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just gonna come with its beak and like pierce at this guard.
Yeah. Wait, is this... Where are you getting this creature? What is this grim snarl? What is this? Is this a Pokemon?
D&D wiki dot
We thought it looked
or
like a Pokemon.
5e. It does kind of look like a Pokemon.
Hold the fucking phone. What is this?
Uh-oh.
D&Dwiki.com. So. Medium Fey, any
There's...
alignment?
Hold on.
If
Wait,
my professors
this is-
told me one thing in college, it's that anything with wiki in it is totally reliable.
That is not true. This thing, hold on. This thing is definitely questionable.
We have a backup.
What?
Dang.
This is not in any official thing. I'm not gonna allow the grim snarl. It's
alright.
it's from a Pokédex right there. It says source
I've
Pokemon
never heard of that Pokemon before, genuinely.
db.net Pokédex grim snarl.
What? What gen?
I don't even know. This motherfucker.
Dang, big roast.
Yep, this is...
We just looked up Fey creature list. And, like, alright, so let's go down the line, see which one gets gonna help us most. Okay,
Do you know which?
yeah, no, I take back everything I just said, and I guess we'll probably just sit here. I'm not, yeah, that kind of just, yeah.
That monster depended that much?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Alright.
I mean, we do our best planning, you know.
On the fly.
On the fly.
Yeah, alright. No, let's let them come back. I'll just see what happens.
Alright, well, because you guys, you stay the night in the cell, right?
Yeah.
I would
And,
I would like to take an hour and a half to read more of my magic book ID6.
By the magic book.
D.
Gotcha.
I don't know what that does, but I need a lot more hours in doing it, so I'm going to do it.
ID6, you said?
ID 60.
60.
I have 16 of 48 hours studied.
The Tomb of Strahd.
Maybe. I just put magic book.
Yeah, you can see it looks like the Tomb of Strahd.
Nice.
Isn't that the one he took back from the Amber? ID 60?
Yeah.
That's what I have is ID 60.
Maybe I took it back when we killed him. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah, let's just say. And how many? You spend hours reading it.
Yeah, I have spent 16 of 48 so far.
Okay. So, you got and
Here we go.
so you guys wait until morning, just kind of chilling, and
Long rest.
around 6 a.m. or you can feel like you guys get a little bit of sleep there, right?
Do we get a long rest?
You definitely don't get a long rest.
Sad face.
I
understand.
But you can get a
Fair
short rest if you want.
Ah.
So, anyways, you see the guards come in and they go, "Change of plans here, boys. We've been instructed to bring you to Marcus. So it looks like they've taken an interest in what you've been talking about."
Alright.
And you can see they grab you guys and not grab you. They say, "All right, come on. Do we have to put handcuffs on you?"
No.
He goes, "We left your weapons on you. You've been pretty good so far. Just we need cooperation here."
Okay.
Just, and so you can see
Come on, Waldo.
Waldo runs into your bag and suffocates, and then
As he
I
should.
like the nod. So, anyways, so you guys head out. They put you in the back of a cart and kind of start bringing you through the city.
I want
there's
to
like
try to take extra care to remember where we're going.
Gotcha.
and,
Yeah, you're trying to do your best to remember the layout. So, and as you're going by, they take you to the upper city. You can see you go through a second gate here. If you're
We're
looking,
moving up. Start from the bottom. Now we're here.
Upper City. Where's the captain?
as you're going by, you can see Lance. He's like, "It's out of my hands now, boys."
I'm sure it never was in yours.
Motherfucker. And you guys keep going by, and you go through this gate over here as you're coming through the lower city, and you can see as they're going by,
Let's get it.
you can see a lot of the guards kind of glaring at you. Or you guys can't tell, I guess, through the armor. And as you guys just go by, and you can see one of the guards as you're just going through the lower to upper city gate, and he goes, say hey to Eddie for me. And he just gives a chuckle as you guys just start going through the gate. And you guys come up to the main gate, and you can see this one has a lot of security here. You can see there's multiple Black Hand members walking around. And as you guys are brought through the final gate, just through the back of your cart, you guys come up to a large castle, and you can see as you guys enter this large courtyard, it's definitely magnificent. Lots of, yeah, exactly, very high end. And they bring you over to the Black Hold, and you can see they say, "Now, right, we're going to need to take your weapons here, because we're not going much further. You can't enter the Black Hold with weapons."
Okay.
So, do you guys hide any weapons on you?
No, not me.
No? Okay, so you guys relinquish all your weapons. Anything that would be considered even close to a weapon, they would take away, and we're just going to hold on to them here.
Do they take my rings?
No, they don't take your rings. And as you guys enter the main hold, you can see it's a very decadent castle. And they bring you through these long hallways and stuff, and they bring you into a throne room. You can see there's a man sitting there, and you can see there's a bunch of books in the room too. Lots of people moving around, desks, writing down. You can see as you guys enter, he goes, "Hey, how's it going, buddies? Hey, hey, hey." As you guys enter, and you can see a lot of people like, "Hey, hey," and exactly. And you guys all enter this large throne room, and you can see the man just like, "Hey, hey, hey, boys, how's it going? What's your names?"
Go on. My name is Jacobs.
Jacobs, all right. And what's your name, Centaur?
Trinket.
Trinket and interesting. So, listen, boys. I apologize for you having to stay where you stay tonight. If I would have, let me see if I can pull up a picture of.
Yeah,
the
we
dude.
tried to talk to Lance, but
Forget them. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to treat a
complaint
guest.
box around here somewhere? Because I was told Nazelli was like such a nice, cool place.
great
and
place to visit.
So far, no offense. What's it? It's
Marcus, you can call me Marcus.
Marcus. Yes, no offense, dude, but I don't like it here.
And he goes, of course. My apologies. Gentlemen.
You sold me. I love it.
I'll make sure that we get you a nice stay here. I apologize. I think there's some kind of miscommunication here. Listen, you boys, you said something about Eddie Daggermouth.
Yeah, well, I don't know his last name, but yeah, he had a patch.
Gotcha.
Do I recognize that patch anywhere in this room?
You mean like the symbol of like the black hand?
The badge.
You can see like the badge has like a scorpion logo on it, and you definitely recognize it all over the banners.
I'm like, yep, that one. He had a badge looking like that.
Mm-hmm.
And where'd you see this Eddie fella? How'd you come across him?
You saw him in a bar in Curios, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah.
And how'd you know he was Black Hand?
Well, rumors from the people around there, and then he was like, hey, he wanted us to help him do something. I don't know, he wanted to kill some people or something, but he was like, you need to go find Lance and Jax. And I was like, okay.
He wants you to find Lance and Jax. What do you want you to do?
Well,
kind of wanted us to get, just information from him, kind of see what was going on in the Black Hand,
He wanted you to spy on the Black Hand? Is that what I'm hearing?
something tells me he's with those gauntlet folks up north, those pussy whippers. I think he's working for them. He wants to get information on some of your... Well, no, is Lance high enough? I mean, he shouldn't be high up if he is, but I ain't no Jax yet, but, I think he wanted us to spy on them.
Interesting. Because so you talked to him?
Who?
Eddie.
He approached us, yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. And he goes, well, and it sounds like he's up to some shenanigans, am I right, boys?
Well, he used to be one of you?
Oh, yeah, no, he used to be one of us. Not anymore, that's for sure.
Why?
Well, let's just say sometimes, the puzzle piece don't fit, You just gotta, Sometimes you gotta clear out the old, bring in the new, keep things tight.
Don't take this offensively, but he wouldn't tell us either. And now that both of you ain't telling us, it's just kind of a little murky,
No, I understand. Do you gentlemen think you could get a hold of Eddie?
Oh, definitely. He's totally under the impression. Thanks, Blair. That we came here to do some recon, figure out some of the shipment schedules, and then bring that info back to him so he can do whatever he wants with it. We had every intention of coming here and telling y'all about that and not spying on you, but yeah, then we spent the night in jail because we tried to save...
No, I heard the whole thing. I heard you guys would definitely,
We tried to save that poor man from that monkey.
That's not what I heard, but...
I push Walton Decimo's head behind me.
Yeah, who's the other one? Zemmer?
Zemnyata?
You know who that is?
Of course. What about him?
The big stupid, I'll tell you, man.
He's dumber than he looks, and boy, did he look dumb.
Yeah.
That's the truth. You guys crack me up. You got the jokes.
Now I'm kind of serious.
So you boys can guarantee me, you can get Eddie to meet somewhere specific, right?
Oh yeah.
Perfect. Well, what I'm gonna want is to set up some assassins with you guys, and maybe coordinate something together here. Not to assassinate him. Sorry. I'm talking about operatives. We want him alive. This Eddie man.
Why?
And you guys were right to come to us. Why? What?
Why do you want him
alive?
I mean, I know why you'd want him dead.
We got some things we got to work out.
Okay.
He's got some secrets running around in that little noggin of his, and we want to make sure that we know where it all went to. You know what I mean?
What kind of secrets?
Keep the cards out. You guys are funny.
Again, that was kind of serious.
So, so can you get Eddie out of Curios, you think?
Where are you trying to? I mean, he definitely didn't want to come.
Yeah.
Get him anywhere but
South.
inside the city where there's a gauntlet, remember? Try to get him out in the wilderness. You think you can draw him out in the wilderness?
It was
Maybe.
pretty
There
adamant
will be
about
some money
not
in it
leaving.
for you. If you can help us get Eddie, there
I'm
will
not
be
a
payment.
huge. I don't really care about money, my man. No
I mean-
offense. I mean, like, I'm trying to help for sure, but I don't really care about money. I got enough money. You know.
Interesting. He goes, well, so what is it you would want? I'm sure every man has a price. What is it you want? Is there anything I can give you?
Better customer service in the city for one.
We can look into that.
I would just. I mean, just as a start, we need a evaluation, a performance eval of Zemmer and Lance, because I mean.
Sure.
I also witnessed a shipment come in, and neither of them even came down to check it.
All right.
They, one of the guards like went up to talk to him, and they were just like, oh, "Whatever, dude, just go." Like they didn't even check it. Like, you gotta come on, man. Like, this is a city.
Protect the city, bro.
And he
Take
gives
the
a
first line
chuckle
of
and he goes,
defense.
of course. We definitely want to make sure that, we make sure everything is in tip-top shape amongst my ranks.
Let me ask you this: how bad you want
Edward.
Edward?
His name, Edward, it's Ed Weiser.
Oh.
That's his full name, but
Wow,
Eddie is
poor
what they know.
kid.
How you said how much gold for Ed
No,
Weiser?
no. I said how bad you want him.
I want him pretty bad.
Well, listen, Marcus. I want someone pretty bad too.
Who do you want?
Oh.
Now, and I.
Maybe we can make a trade.
Yeah, I would love a trade,
On
and
a
I
scale
want
of-
you to know one other thing too, because
What?
when you hear this name, you might think about something like that might get you all like riled up because of a certain
Okay.
PAM backwards. Now, before you even say anything, I don't care about that PAM backwards at all. I just care about the person who you found with it.
Gotcha.
You catch my meaning?
I'm not following you.
This boy,
You got prisoners here, right?
Of course.
How many?
I mean,
How many jails you have in this place?
what do you mean? I mean, we
Or
have
prisons,
multiple.
whatever. You got multiple.
Well, we have one main prison.
You got a dragon board?
In the prison?
Yep.
And he goes, maybe not.
Dark, blackish green scales, big black scar around the neck like that.
And he
You
goes,
know who I'm talking about?
I might know who you're talking about. And he goes, and this certain dragonborn is what you would want to trade for Eddie.
Yeah. And you can keep the map. I don't care about that.
As you say it, yeah, and he goes, the map. Oh, dude. What do you know about the map?
Nothing. And I don't care to know anymore.
Did you hear how he spelled it? You can't even spell the damn word.
And he goes,
All I know about that map is that it's going to lead to trouble and a lot of death. I've seen
and
it
he
happen
goes,
before.
Interesting.
Yeah, the eye
Uh-huh.
with the blood,
Yeah,
the teardrop. Yeah. I have nothing to do with that.
gotcha. Well, that's good to hear.
But I do want my friend.
Well, we can see this friend of yours.
I'm not talking in towered voice anymore. I want my friend.
This friend of yours. I think we can work a deal here. If you were to bring me Ed Weiser alive here, I'll trade for your friend. You got my word.
Can we have a confirmation of some physical variety that he has not been harmed?
He gives a sigh. He goes, let me see what's going on. I'll get back to you on that. Cause what you wanna confirmation that he's alive. He's alive.
Alive and well.
He's.
I noticed.
Why
I'll
did
be
you-
honest. He hasn't been talking.
Why did
Hold
you, it doesn't surprise me. Why did you, capture him in the first place?
He looks over and he kind of waves his hand, and you see some other guards at the far end of the room leave, and there's only just 2 guards on the other side of his throne room. So it's just you 5 in the room now.
I turned into a giant.
I was just gonna
Yeah,
s-
you see about like maybe 8 guards leave the room, and he goes, "I'm a man with many desires, friend. Many desires. One of them being what lies on the other end of that treasure map.
Mm-hmm.
this your friend Blackstrap.
death.
He, wrong place, wrong time. You get the map. I don't have anything personal against Blackstrap Molasses, but I do want to know where that treasure is, and I do want to find it.
So you have the map. You have the map then.
We do have the map. And we have, we got
So why are you still
Blackstrap
holding them?
and some of your friends.
Yeah, I
too.
know that too. Why are you holding them?
And he goes, well, it's hard to believe people sometimes, just whatever they say, regarding it is truth. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck you're supposed to figure out this goddamn map. And you can see he pulls out the like a map in like a scroll case, and you see he pops off, and he goes, I've been having my scribe try to decode this fucking map.
Hopefully it's not Lancers and Yadix.
Yeah, I
Gonna
mean,
take
based
years.
off of your prior employment that we've run into,
You are ballsy, I will give you that.
You're
Jabberook.
working on thin ice.
You are
brother.
ballsy. I like you. I like your style.
Thank you.
This
Nice
map
to get some
here.
recognition.
Do you think Blackstrap knows how to decode this map?
No.
Do you think his
Otherwise,
friends
you
do?
never would have caught him.
Interesting. He like rubs his chin and he goes, my men can't decode it. I'll be honest with you. This is some high level magic. And he holds up the scroll case. He goes, that's what I want, is to know how to decode this map. If you can get me that's the reason why Blackstrap remains in my care. And his friends. The shock dude and the little annoying one. But
Oh, you mean
yeah, that one.
that guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Kip.
Oh yeah, always running his mouth.
So,
Anyways.
so we go get Edweiser.
You bring him back here alive.
We bring him to you
And
alive.
I give you the captain.
And you give me the captain and
And-
Kip
Oh.
and the other,
No, I didn't say that.
and we crack that code for you.
Now you have my attention. Listen,
We didn't before.
if you think, because I will admit, I do think the captain, after spending some time talking with him, I do think he doesn't know how to decode this map, because I think I kind of caught him with his pants down. I'll be honest. But
What a sight.
this, if you think you can crack it, how about this? How about we have a deal here? You can even have your friend Captain Blackstrap back
Right now?
right now. You can have, and your two other, the big one and the little one. You can have them all three back right now, this moment. I'll have them walk through that door. Give me a couple minutes to get them together. If I have you worried that you're gonna split this treasure.
Listen, like I said, I don't really have a desire for money. So if we're splitting it any which way, you can have my share. I don't care.
Sure, then I'm after talking to Blackstrap, I don't think he'll be on the same boat as you. But I mean, your share would definitely contribute to something.
Sure. The crew, Blackstrap, and just cut it down to Blackstrap and you get half.
Cool. No, I'm totally cool. As long as the Black Hand gets half of whatever you find there, the treasure. I would want to send Razomikin with you.
Who's that?
Razomikin's my courtier. He's the one who's been trying to decode this map. I would just like him to stay with your crew. You have a boat?
Yeah.
You have a ship?
Yeah.
I would like Razomikin just to keep, because I don't want you guys, I'm going to give you back what you want, your captain and stuff, assuming that you keep up your end of the deal.
Of course.
But he's going to keep trying to find this map, this treasure, and then I am going to get my half.
Okay.
You understand, right?
I totally understand.
And
Where's Razzle Dazzle?
and I just want to, I'm just saying, keep Razo. And you can see he goes, is this, it sound like a deal? Are we good?
I don't know. You think? I mean, we're kind of speaking for the rest of the party, but I think this is a
And
great.
he snaps his finger, and you see a kind of like a thin, short man come through the door, and he walks over, and he brings over a contract and lays it out on the table in front of you guys, and he goes, I'm gonna need your blood on the contract. Stamp your finger.
Have I ever seen anything like this before?
Give me a.
Can I investigate it?
Give me a history check. Yeah, you can do an investigation.
That's a 19.
9.
You would know. I mean, you would think that it looks normal to you. Like, it doesn't look like anything magical or anything. And you can't really get a good read on anything. Alright, and you do that, and it just looks normal. Nothing crazy happens. And he goes, and you will sound.
Just kidding.
He goes, let me just reframe the deal.
Well, can I keep a copy?
Sure, you
Isn't
can have
that
a
how-
copy.
isn't
I'll get you a copy.
Isn't that how it works?
I want to read over it first.
Yeah, and you can see.
Good idea.
You can see it's pretty much detailing out, like, as you're reading through it, that he is going to give you Captain Blackstrap Molasses along with Digby and Kip, and that you guys will in turn begin the investigation for this treasure, and that he's giving you 6 months before he puts you on a wanted list. And he's also having
Well, hold up.
Razumikin.
What if it takes longer? What if we're legit trying, but it takes longer than 6 months?
If you can show me proof that you're legit trying, then we're good.
That's why Roz was there, right?
Cool. Yeah, that's if you keep him happy, we're good. How
Okay,
about
then
that?
I don't care. Fuck
Then
it.
he and you see he like scribbles out some stuff and adjusts it. He goes, there we go. As long as Razumikin is gonna keep reporting
There's-
back.
I should
there's
have brought.
no-
I should have brought my lawyer.
There's no loopholes, nothing like that.
Nothing like
Ain't
that.
no
So-
sketchy shit.
Hey, listen, I'm a man of my word. I run a city. I have a lot of people into my care. It's, I'm not fucking around here. I'm trying to.
Trust me, I understand how politics work. A bunch of fucking liars in that shit.
I
No
agree.
offense, but
If you could just quickly spell out for me, like, what the Black Hand's morals are and what the Gauntlet's morals are, because like you guys seem pretty level-headed. Well, minus a few of your
lower
men.
ranking.
Yeah, which
You can kill that.
we haven't spent much time up north, except in Curios.
Of course.
And
No,
we got similar. We got treated similar. So I don't know if it's a thing about the island, but they were assholes up there too.
Oh, no, I mean,
Fucking Norman?
You ever heard
Oh.
the saying that if everyone you're running into is an asshole?
Maybe you're the asshole.
Yeah,
Nah, it was Norman.
I believe it. I believe. Yeah.
maybe. Anyways, well, the Black Hand, we're trying to make our way through life. I think that we are a powerful city. Maybe one day we'll take over this whole island, but
Why do you want this treasure so bad?
Yo, what are you even supposed to be?
So, you boys ever heard about this treasure?
Well, I've heard about the thing that Hold up. I've heard about Zalkar.
So listen, at the end of that treasure, there's many rumors of what you're gonna find. There's gonna be, there's talks of wealth, things like that. Cool. We got wealth here. Not a big deal. There is something that I'm after inside that crypt, or wherever you're gonna find it. At the end of that map, they say
It's a crypt. Yep.
they say that there is some kind of
Grimsnarl?
apparatus, I guess. Let's say
Of
some
a
kind of, like,
Grimsnarl?
some kind of control mechanism that gives you the ability to take over and control an entity from beyond this world.
Okay, see, I'm gonna have to stop you there, Marky Bear.
Go on.
I don't want anybody touching that shit, to be honest with you.
So listen, buddy.
I don't even want to touch myself. I don't want to look at it.
Listen, man.
Sounds terrifying.
You can be afraid there, dude, but there's a couple things inside that crypt that I am looking forward to, and I can say, we'll divide it here as we see fit, but you guys will definitely make a living out of it, and you get your friends back. So
Sounds like a win to me. Can I insight this?
Yep, go ahead.
This Marcus?
Yeah, I would actually. That's
This Marcus.
And he
Miller?
goes, and think about it. If this treasure map, right? It's gonna start. Well, I'm giving you the map, right?
Yes.
If this map were to, I don't think this map is powerful, and it gives off some kind of energy. I'm saying that it's only a matter of time until someone finds this place and opens it up, and I want to be the Black Hand, the first ones there, to take whatever it is, and even if it is to make sure, I'm not trying to go and destroy whole cities and stuff, and murder I'm not looking for that. I'm trying to, at the minimum, make sure that Black Hand doesn't get wiped out.
Or better yet, the gauntlet doesn't get it and wipe
That's
you
what
out.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I can reason with that.
But that's all I'm
I
trying
got
to
an
say.
18,
Is
by
there?
the way. I'm not
What'd you say?
insight.
I got
you can see-
23.
You feel like he's being pretty deadly honest with you. Like
Dead being the keyword.
he's being pretty straightforward. You feel like everything he said has been pretty truthful.
Okay.
Well, Marcus, I think this has been a very...
Productive.
So, we have our deal, the contract. Now, a side bet. Just for payment for making us stay in the jail, you're promising a performance evaluation on Zemar and Lance. And even as a bonus collateral, if we happen to come across Ed Weiser, we'll still bring him to you.
Oh, and by the way,
For sure.
your guard in your jail, he sleeps the whole fucking time.
That's true.
Dang.
We had plenty of
You
time
guys
to
are
get
putting
out.
them
Yeah,
all on
we
blast.
could have made so many plans.
Listen, we just want you to have a safer city, and like if you're gonna be sleeping with prisoners in the jail, like
Well, I'll have everyone take a look at that.
Yeah,
We'll
you
talk
need a
about that
performance
later.
evaluation.
You wanna? How about
you don't
this?
seem very.
Yeah. Complete overhaul.
You definitely seem very
Lax.
How-
lackadaisical about your staff. But I
Sure.
mean that's okay. I mean whatever. But
Give me new
where's
details.
where's Razzle Dazzle?
And he goes, and you're gonna sign, right?
Oh yeah.
And you guys both, and you sign, and you see Marcus comes down and he does the same thing and he signs, and he rolls up the scroll and he hands it over to the man, and you can see he
Who
takes
is
it
that?
and moves it away, and he goes, "That's Razzle Meekin."
Oh, that's him.
And you can see as the man goes away, he goes, "Yes, yes, yes," and you can see as he disappears
Oh.
to the door behind the back.
I'm gonna call him Razzle
And,
Dazzle, make him a little less creepy.
I don't like Razzle
And
Dazzle.
after about 5 minutes, you see he comes back and he goes, "How about this? You guys," Marcus says, he goes, "I just need a little bit more time here with Blackstrap. How about I send him to a random tavern of your choice in half an hour from now, and that's where you guys meet him."
And Kip and
And Digby, yeah, you got
Kip
it
and
all.
Digby.
All three of them there,
With-
alive
with
and well.
Razzle-dazzle.
Sure. We haven't gotten to see much of the city yet, so
Yeah.
How about, have you ever heard of,
whatever the main one is, or maybe one.
have you ever heard of, yeah, I'm,
less conspicuous?
if you want less conspicuous, definitely the giant eagle.
That's cool. That sounds good to me.
Let's do it. And he shows you how to get there. He goes, just meet him there in half an hour. Sound good?
Sound good.
All right. And you guys go there?
Good name.
Yep.
And you guys go to the giant eagle. You guys can come back. And you guys wake up the next morning and you come
Jesus
downstairs for
Christ.
breakfast.
Oh, wait,
and you
let's
see
highlight.
Toward and Flareon walk through the door.
So I said, how is he still asleep?
Where
great.
have you guys been?
Oh, so where you going? Hey boys. Hey boys, what's up?
What the hell is
What
going on?
the fuck is more of a bigger reaction.
Oh, you know.
Okay, what the fuck happened?
Well.
Do a brief summary.
Well, so we stayed around waiting for the cart.
Yes.
Cart came.
Mm-hmm.
I snuck up behind it. It was the crossbows.
Mhm.
And then I told Juan Decimo to kick the driver out of the seat.
Why?
You know. So then we, you
Classic
know.
1DC.
Right, see, jogging.
Yeah.
And so I go help the guy up, and then he starts fighting us. He pulls a weapon on us. So we're, you know,
We were
playing.
all, "Hey,
we were
no,
like, hey, bro.
whoa, come
I told
on."
him that Juan Decimo ran away because it's nighttime. He got scared.
Mm-hmm.
So we let our asses off. Cranky McGee told the guards, right? Fucking bitch. They
This
come
guard,
out.
his name is Zemar.
Zema.
Poorly educated human. Really
Okay.
sad stuff. Really.
Okay. Him and Lance come out and they're talking.
No,
to
no, no,
us.
no. They brought us to Lance.
Oh, they brought that.
There was a whole
There was like 5
lot
or
of
6 of them.
cycles through this.
And then, so
We weren't gonna fight him.
we weren't gonna fight him. So then we spent the night in a jail cell.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to talk to Zenyatta, and Zenyatta was like, he wasn't having it. So then they
Dumb as
took
he
us
looked.
to Lance.
Wait, what crime did you commit?
Right, that way we were trying to figure that out the whole damn
We didn't do
time.
anything.
And then they frisking us, grabbed my dilly, and then they
they
brought
didn't
us.
even know how much. When we
They
went
brought
into
us
the
before
jail.
Lance, and I was like, how are we getting out of this? So I said, you ever heard of someone named Eddie?
And he was
Yeah.
like, what do you know about Eddie? I was like, what do you want to know about Eddie? And he was like, listen, do you think you could get Eddie for us? And I was like, yeah, we could get Eddie for you. So he said, all right, you're spending the night in jail. So I got really mad.
Yeah, we were happy about
But we
that
played
one.
it cool. The whole night, the guard was sleeping. We could have escaped, but we said no. I mean, we would bide our time. They brought us to the big boy.
Mm-hmm.
They brought you
Marcus.
to Marcus?
Marcus.
Yep, and
Talk to Mark, Daddy.
he was much cooler.
Come
And
on.
we done struck a deal.
I heard you overslept. We are now all in the tavern.
Hi, Sour.
I just like pop out of the shell, like,
Hello.
We're downstairs in like the common area.
Yeah.
oh, I'm not
Great
downstairs. Then
Yeah.
I'm still in my room.
So anyway, we struck a deal, and I think you're gonna love it.
Oh, totally.
So yeah,
I'm
What's the
listening.
deal?
Yeah, what's the deal?
Yeah.
you'll find out. We got a surprise.
It's Tower speaking.
Why
so
can't you explain it right now?
We'll
Jog
explain
does
it.
not
What did
like
y'all
listen.
do?
We're basically catching you up.
We're
on
good.
our
Basically, we're
offense.
good. We're real
Jog does
good.
not like surprises.
Oh, we're real good, and
Jog feels like
uh,
he's died in previous lives because
Mhm.
of surprises.
Yes.
you'll find out. Give us a
Give us a tick.
give it like
we
give
need
it
like
like
15 more minutes.
fitting minutes.
Why?
What happened to y'all?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm listening through the floorboards.
I made some friends.
do you want
I'm
to?
in the room.
Let's go up. Let's go
Oh, you didn't
upstairs.
actually come out.
Let's
No.
go upstairs to the room. Hey, we're in the
Well,
room. What?
Okay, all right.
He's a
What?
centaur.
We just got to be down here in like 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, I
For
can't.
when
It's
Marcus
just
comes
slow.
back. Or comes over here.
What do you mean?
I just mean we should be here.
Why can't you explain to me what is happening?
Because he wants it to be a surprise.
Because it's a good surprise.
It is not going to be a good surprise.
All right. Well, basically,
It's never a good
it's
surprise.
iffy.
It's
Basically,
usually an explosion.
Diggersby, Kip, and the captain are gonna be here any minute, along with this little freaky dude named Razzle Dazzle. And he is
a
creepy.
freaky boy.
He is creepy, but it's collateral. He's just gotta hang out with us. And they're gonna have the map.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as we find the treasure, then and give Marcus half of it, and we're good.
We found out what the treasure is too.
Yeah, apparently it's like the ability to summon Zalakar. I want nothing to do with that anyway, but yeah. So and they didn't really. Oh, and we got them to do a performance evaluation on Zemar and
The two
Lance,
fuckers.
the two ones who
Oh,
really
fucking-
were fucking
And
mean.
the sleepy guard.
And the sleepy guard. Can't forget
that
about him.
motherfucker.
Terrible staffing in this town.
I'll tell you. Customer service got a thumbs down.
Yeah. So mission accomplished, I
What
guess.
about-
We don't have to go whitewater rafting either.
Yeah, true.
I
We
mean,
should go get the boats though.
Should we just sell the boats then?
What?
Should we sell the boats?
Now we should keep them.
Yeah, we were still. We were keeping.
But it's probably a good
So
thing
what
to
did y'all
have
do?
some dinghies.
We stole
We-
some armor.
We stole armor. We got armor.
Oh,
After Salarin here, who is right next to us
Still
now.
not. Are,
We're-
are we upstairs?
Yes.
Or no?
Yeah, we're
Because you guys are
upstairs.
waiting for them.
We
to
went-
come.
I said we went
walk
upstairs.
Oh,
We can be up there for like 10 minutes. and
Yeah,
then
we
go
opened the
down.
door. Hey, sorry.
Hey, Howard. There you are.
I got great news, buddy.
You are here. That's a good start.
The captain's on his way.
That's better.
So is
Yeah.
Kip and Digby.
Yep, we got them all.
you
We
see my little turtle tail wagging a little bit.
Yeah, and
Oh,
they're bringing
don't get too
the
excited.
map.
Job ain't done yet.
We just got to find that treasure within 6 months.
6 months.
Or show
Or-
that we have had progress. With
I
Or
may
else
or
what?
may not want a wanted turtle at the moment, so just
Oh, well,
keep
that-
my
Wait, is
existence
Marcus
on the
gonna be
down
here?
low.
I don't know. He
I
didn't
don't think
specify.
I think he's
I
just
think he's just sending Razzle Dazzle.
Yeah.
And let me preface again, he is a creepy motherfucker.
Yeah.
I
But
like
just
him.
call him Razzle Dazzle, even if he says that's not his name, and it'll make him less creepy, I'm sure. He's
Oh.
probably harmless, but he is creepy.
And as you-
I smell the reefer.
What?
Nothing.
All right, so as you guys,
Took an extra second.
What else is in the like? So you guys just stole armor? Y'all stole armor from them or something?
We
Yes. So what happened? Take us from when you entered the city.
From when we said we'll stay out here.
Irina, take it away.
well, you see, Cam has a really good way of explaining it.
thanks, babe.
No problem. Fuck me right now.
Okay.
I do.
I do it. Anyways, go on.
Everybody just freezes
Okay.
and watches.
We went and walked around the city. We went to the magic missile. We
What's that?
devised a plan to steal some armor. Of course.
Involving booze and laxatives. And
Yeah, and of course.
It worked.
No.
Oh.
It kind of worked.
It worked.
Okay, we definitely have the armor, but like.
No, it worked.
I mean, we didn't get captured. We have the armor.
Yeah, now we have to fucking
Are you watching?
we have to keep an eye at the back of we have to fucking.
I have lots of invisibility.
I don't feel comfortable being
I
here.
have no shortage of invisibility.
Why? Where are the guards you stole the armor from?
I'm just saying, I mean,
Let's just say I had a bathroom running with a guardy boy that didn't go particularly well.
Well, yeah.
Well,
Why
I
are you
mean,
and the guys?
so-
now?
Also, did I
so
get
if-
there was only
if
one
we're
guy.
ever seen with her,
It was quite unfortunate.
it probably wouldn't be good, and it would be something that we would have to talk our way out of. But or Marcus probably wouldn't give a shit because we're fine.
I was gonna say we signed in blood, so I think we are like his A tier guys. Right
But
now. We love them.
yeah, it
We definitely did a blood oath, that's for sure.
Yeah.
There may have been some blood.
No, not may have.
There-
Definitely
there was. Yep, that's a definitive yes.
Jog use someone else's
Nailed it.
blood for a blood oath.
Nailed it.
No.
Well,
Your
you
sons,
should,
only
keep,
your
you should keep
sons.
your head down.
Oh, that is why I'm in the room.
Yeah.
You just see her put her head down
You didn't
into her
kill
shell.
anybody, did you?
Basically,
Oh, well
it
then
got to the
how bad could it
point.
be?
I slipped laxatives into a couple guards' food, and I
Nice.
followed one of them to the bathroom.
Nice.
And I was
Stripped
like
him
beating
down?
the shit out of him
Nice.
and casting sleep on him,
No, never mind.
continuously tearing
Yeah,
his clothes
I
off.
How bad
understand.
could it be?
While Peter
It
and I
was-
like.
It was pretty bad.
Who's Peter?
And then we went outside to find you
Outside.
guys.
We went out and they were in the middle of looting all of our shit. We were able to
Yeah,
stop
they did
them,
ask
though.
if that was ours. And
We
said no.
we told him it wasn't ours.
Well,
That's probably why.
it's it's outside, so we were able to get all of it, including the horses.
We'll have Marcus talk to those guys.
It's
Yeah,
all
that's
there
fine.
now.
Yeah, Marcus is basically under our control at this
Yeah,
point.
he
I
So-
got that.
he tried to suck my dick.
Yeah, we came back inside.
I you did.
I think that's
So-
all.
So
Sounds like
much.
you're alive though, and you said Blackstrap will be here shortly.
I think we do. This is the best idea we've ever had.
I tell you what.
It's like my mama always used to say, getting arrested is not that bad.
It's like my mama always used to say, best things happen after 2 a.m.
Howard,
Mhm.
I thought you were an orphan.
But that
Well,
happened at
yeah,
12.
I am. Thanks for reminding me. Before my mother kicked the bucket.
Oh,
Which
I
one?
say,
Well, I'm gonna stay up in the room if you want to head back down. Just tap on the ceiling twice if shit goes sideways.
Sounds like a good idea.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
go back downstairs. I take a really, really long time to go down the stairs.
I
Just
push.
way too fucking
I
long.
push.
So, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
So, and
Well,
as you
they're
guys,
gonna get
so you
it.
guys are still the giant eagle, right?
Yeah, they're...
So, you guys, as you're sitting there talking, finishing up your conversation, fuck you.
Oh, porcelain. That's not good language.
Porcelain.
My little porcelain.
I don't know what to say.
I know.
That's when you guys see the door open, and you see striding through the door is a tall dragonborn with a red tint. And you can see as he looks over and sees Toward, he goes, Toward!
You're hard.
I mean, I'm definitely like pooping
Oh.
semen.
Okay.
I walk over
She
to
can
the
see-
captain. I just extend my arm to do one of those like.
And he takes it and he goes, and he brings you in close. He goes, come now, my boy. And he gives you like the transition
I
to
just
a hug.
uncontrollably sob.
And you can see, Toward, it's okay. It's okay, son. Anyways, so.
I like move my.
What the fuck? So, anyways, and you can see they sit there hugging each other and not even saying anything for a little while as the whole party watches.
This is gay.
He looks badass as
Was he easy?
Does he look in good health?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can see he looks in pretty solid health. And he goes, and you can see Toward, there's so much to say.
Yeah, I know.
And he goes, I'm so glad. And you can see in the background there, that you see there is a small little gnome man.
Kip.
And you can see, and he goes, prove yourself! I was kidding. He walks in and he goes, yeah, how's everyone going? Doing?
Hello.
Hello, how's it going, Toward? Long time no see.
Good to see you, my friend.
And you can see, as he wipes his nose, he goes, yeah, good to see you too, man.
We'll get you a rag for that.
And it's good to be free out of those cells again, man.
Yeah, I'm so happy we could help you guys, like for real.
And you can say,
And we didn't have to kill anybody. Can you imagine?
And he goes, yeah, what did you do? How? And then you see behind him walks in the next person. You can see, yeah, you can see a large figure walks through the door.
Okay.
As you see, just you hear it, just dun, 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 as you
Holy
see this
shit.
large man and a large creature. And he walks in and he goes, Toward! And,
I go to like chest bump.
and he comes over and he, give me an athletics.
Oh god. He's gonna bump me. Oh, 17. Okay.
That man got
Yeah.
captured.
And yeah, as you come up, you come up and you smack against him and you push him and he's like kind of falls back and catches himself and he goes, Toward, you strong. You much bigger than before.
Stronger every day, brother.
Cool. And so you guys, and then you see in behind slinks a small short man, and he goes, "Hello, gentlemen. I'm glad I could come and bring
Everybody, this is Razzle Dazzle.
Razumikin.
Where's Niall?
Razzle dash.
Razumikin here." And he goes, pleasure to meet you. And he goes around and shakes all your hands.
Pleasure to meet you,
Do
Razzle.
you shake his hand,
Are
Cat?
they all on the boat?
No.
Are they all?
You don't shake his hand.
I'm like, pleasure
I
to
think-
meet you, Razzle Dazzle.
And he
I just wrote down
goes,
everyone's name.
Razumikin.
Niles
And your
Kip's
name
brother.
is?
And I
Why
think he's
do I have to
safe.
shake your hand?
Is that what he looks like?
Oh, everyone
Huh?
calm down.
Captain, I never thought I'd see you again.
He fucking
And you can see the
terrified.
captain goes, Toward, how did you escape?
I mean, it was the first time I've ever fully transformed
You transformed, my boy,
Into a man.
into a giant shark.
into
thing.
something that wasn't a small little fish.
Yes,
Yeah.
big enough for Waldo to climb on my back, and
How is the boy?
I pull him out of my satchel so he can get some air.
here he is.
Good, good. and back in there.
Right before he begins to catch his breath.
And you can see, Blackberry's like,
I start to choke up a
Blackbeard?
little bit again.
Oh,
and I-
Blackstrap.
And I am like,
I couldn't stay. I couldn't help. I thought you all were dead. I was so scared, and everyone was dying. And
He
it was a
goes-
big kraken, dude.
and then
it's understandable to be scared, Tower. And he goes and he hugs you and he says, there were many lives lost, a lot of the crew. We are what's left. And he motions to Salarin and the rest of you guys.
Not in the room.
Guess
She's upstairs.
You wanna
I'm
come
upstairs.
downstairs?
I'm upstairs.
She's a criminal.
Where's Salarin?
She is upstairs and also a felon.
Wait, what was the last part?
Don't say that.
Where's
part.
the others? Where's Bradburn? Where's Niall?
They're waiting with Alpha and Omega team. We had
What is happening?
We had a plan.
What is
we had a plan to
happening?
break you guys out, but we ended up not having to do that.
We called a few audibles.
and I look at Razzle Dazzle and I'm like, you didn't hear that?
And he looks over and he goes, yes I did though.
All right, if someone slips
out.
I put it right
Kill
next to
him.
his house.
Did you?
Are you sure you heard
Did
it?
you do that?
I want to. Can I threaten?
And you can see, oh, don't mind me, gentlemen. I'm just here to audit, I guess you could say.
That's Razzle Dazzle.
Yeah.
Look at
Oh, I love it.
Can you audit a wanted person?
And he goes, so, wait, so what did you just say? You said, do you want to retcon? I'll give you one mulligan per game.
Sure.
And I'll give you, that's your mulligan.
He said, where's Bradburn and the rest of the crew?
Yes.
And I said,
Well, they're with Omega. They're with Omega and Alpha team.
and then you were like, what's happening? And I realized Razzle Dazzle was there, and I was like,
I will explain, but I will explain on the boat.
Excellent. And you see,
On the SS Strodslayer, and I motioned to we are the proud members of our own vessel now, Captain. That's our captain right there, John.
Oh, I am Captain.
you have your own ship.
You will find that I'm something of a pirate myself.
I'm not afraid anymore, Captain. I helped me and my friends slay a
I imagine
vampire,
every
a
introduction
powerful
a tiny
vampire
piece of
lord.
rotten seaweed falls
named Strawn.
He
It was easy.
There's like flies.
It was easy, boy. There's so many. You have come such a long way,
It's still the
Howard.
same piece
I
of
mean,
seaweed for like the past 2 weeks.
hey, do you have a pirate boy? Or do you have a parrot?
Do you have a pirate?
I have a child.
Then you were not a real pirate captain. And you see, he goes, unlike my bird here, and you can see on his shoulder is like a little green parrot, and he goes, ah! The dude looks like a bitch.
I feel pirate.
Ah!
I feel
You know, you can see, the parrot likes you.
Hold on.
Likes you.
I aim.
I aim.
I aim my ray of frost at the parrot.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Uh-oh.
I like.
Wait, what?
Oh, we killed this fucking parrot. What's the parrot's name?
It went
Wait,
quiet.
what?
What's happening?
Oh!
Jog.
I take out my axe. And,
Wait, what?
I just shoot at the parrot, just like
Go ahead, make your attack roll.
Wait, what?
Looks like a bitch.
Dude.
Make your attack roll.
insulted
Go
John.
ahead.
I know, I'm trying to find my dice. So 11.
Hold on, let me see what the...
Dude. Gonna
This
kill
parrot-
his
that is
parrot.
It's probably super
He just questioned my
effective,
authority in the pirate. I have to do this.
too. Pirate coat.
You got it right here.
Blackstrap will
Oh,
understand.
what'd you-
A parrot is a flying type
roll?
Pokemon. He's usually
I rolled an
super
11.
Oh my god. It has 1 HP, by the way.
effective. Oh, fuck.
Let that be known. Like, so that means if you did 2 damage, it auto kills it, you know what I mean? Because that's its total maximum. It has an AC of 12.
Oh my god.
And you see it whizzes right past the parrot. Ah! Dude, what the fuck? That almost hit me!
Don't mess with the captain, bitch.
And you can see the captain immediately just,
This robot is fighting with a parrot.
Next time I'll make sure that it hits the
Yar,
parrot.
you almost killed my parrot, Polly!
Almost hit him. I'll make sure it hits him next time if he insults me like that.
Hey, Yar, who's the new friend?
Hey, I'm just messing around. I'm John.
He doesn't. He
If you
doesn't know what
kill
it's
the
like
parrot,
to be.
what?
He doesn't
what-
understand
Alive.
emotion.
Do you have...
No, I
you know what it's like to be
intentionally
alive, Tower. Do you have,
Oh, okay.
it's been so long, do you have a lover?
Yeah, you intend.
Oh boy,
Oh,
no
Captain. Well, now let's see.
Oh, Captain, not Captain.
I have a lover, a deep, deep, deep love. I love even more than the sea.
She doesn't love him
But no, she does. She just doesn't know it yet.
Oh,
Her name
I
is.
don't know how I feel about
Her
it.
name is Esmeralda, and you'll meet her soon enough. She's a fiery beast.
Oh,
Hey, Razzle Dazzle.
I'd
you
love
can-
to meet her.
You can
And
go.
I also have a son, but
He
it's not
goes-
Esmeralda's.
No, are we heading back to the ship?
You're coming with us?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, of course.
It is, yeah, Rattle Dazzle.
I will be
collateral.
staying with you this whole journey.
Cap.
To help in any way that I can.
Yeah,
Cap
it's
likes
it's
this
okay.
about as much as him.
I lean
buddies.
over to Irene and I was
It's
like, hey,
okay,
go
he's
get your
gone.
man.
What'd you say? What'd you
He said
say?
he's a goner.
And you can see, I will be reporting directly, back to Marcus and to
How so?
Tony.
Oh.
Who the fuck?
Yeah, we didn't meet Tony.
Wait. I know who Tony is.
Yeah.
I might know who Tony is.
I never met Tony.
Tony is the general. Big Tony.
I will be reporting directly to Tony Lazzuto.
You call him Big Tony now, right? Don't disrespect your
Tony
higher
Lazzuto.
authority.
What'd you say?
He's General Big Tony.
Oh, yeah, he's the general, exactly.
You don't
General
call him
Lazzuto,
Tony.
I'm sorry.
You call him General Big
All right.
Tony.
Yeah, amen. I heard what you guys did to those other guards.
What do you mean?
You guys, got him in trouble. I thought it was pretty funny.
Oh, well, yeah, they were terrible.
They're terrible.
Sleeping on the job, not listening
Yeah,
to
you
them
should have
motherfuckers.
seen, these guys were just trying to call everyone out. They didn't hold it back at all.
I'm gonna take this time to tell the group about our new secret code. We have a secret code.
Yeah.
Whatever
What's
we
the
want.
secret code?
Oh, I'm not telling
No,
you.
yeah.
He's still
Hey,
standing there.
Razzle Dazzle, why don't you go get a round?
No,
of
no,
everybody?
I think
Come
I'll
on,
just stay here with you guys.
Come on, nothing like a Bloody Mary in the morning, you know?
Who's buying me? You can listen.
I give him 10 gold.
He
I
goes,
say, here, fucking
how about
fuck
this?
off."
How about we just get back to your ship, and then I can stay on the ship.
That
I'm just gonna
works.
stay with you guys until we get back to that ship.
Well, I don't know. We got some women and children on that ship. You're not gonna do
You look
anything
like a
crazy.
skeevy
I mean, no,
You-
offense- no
I
offense,
love
that's-
kids.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, Russell, that's what we were scared of.
Wrong answer, Razzle. You're gonna stick right next to
Wrong
me.
answer. Then he goes,
You're not gonna make it. You're
You
not
are
gonna
not
last.
going anywhere near my boy, your boy.
Listen, I'm going to make it perfectly fine. We have very important things to do.
I mean this in the most sincerest way. You are the creepiest motherfucker I've ever met, alright? This thing you're doing, I don't know what they're practicing for some shit. That's great.
I love how it's now Razzle.
Your words are so kind.
I know.
you know.
Razzle Dazzle has to sleep above
I-
down.
exactly.
Tied to the mast.
Tied to the mast.
Listen, first things first, and how are we gonna? We can't go back to Hammist because the boats are waiting by the river.
Truth.
Yes. So
we-
we still take the back
I
roads.
can't talk.
We can go.
I just give you one.
Irina says, I'm going to go wake up Salarin. So lady time.
She can't see.
So
She can't be seen.
We need to put
I will join
need to
you.
put a hood over
I-
her.
salary.
We can put a hood on her head, and I have 2 heads that we
Just
can
bring her
just have
down here and
stuff
turn
in
her
there.
invisible.
Yeah.
You see Razumik and he goes, there's another one of you.
Yes.
Oh,
Is that okay?
Part of the ship, part of the
totally cool.
I
It sounds like
also
there's a bunch
have-
more.
Is it cool if it's a turtle person?
Sure. I'm
I
not
also
racist.
have-
Do you have
Okay.
Razzle Dazzle? Do you have authority
Right, he doesn't
amongst
care.
the guards?
yeah,
I mean,
all the guards in the city, right?
to a
I'm still
degree.
gonna put you up.
So like, if
Yeah,
they
but
stop
I
us,
can
they're
talk
under
to Tony.
Marcus's control.
if they stop us and are like, we need that turtle-looking fool because he may or may not have stripped someone down in the. She may or may not have stripped someone down in the bathtub. Will you be able to be like, listen,
Forget about it.
move aside. We got some business to take care of regarding
Well,
you
we
know
have
what.
we have a copy of the contract.
we
with
do have a
Marcus's
copy of the
signature
contract.
in blood, so we can just flash that shit and say,
True.
"Bitch, fuck off," and we.
Would that work, Razzle Dazzle?
He goes,
Razzie?
you were the ones who stole that armor.
Or not us?
Not us.
It happens to be one of our crew.
Oh, I see.
She
I
has
see.
dementia.
And he goes, well,
She thought she was a nom.
let me talk to Marcus about this. I'm sure.
Wait, why
I'm sure
did we
we
bring
can.
this up at all?
I'm sure we
Yeah.
can. I'm
I
sure
have
we can
invisibility.
rush past it. Did it?
We're in this crowded city.
I
know
heard
that.
about the unfortunate. And I mean,
We'll give the armor back.
you will. Do you have the armor?
I mean, it's probably up there.
Can you get it to me right now so I can go bring it back?
Uh,
Tell him it was
Irina.
all just in. I'll talk to them.
Irina,
Practical
can you go get that
joke.
armor?
Salary.
I don't even know how much there is or where it is. but-
Irina says, all right, to go grab it. And she runs upstairs and she wakes up Salarin and says, hey, Salarin, so a lot of things have happened. Many things have happened. I think it's better if they tell you you should bring that armor downstairs. I think we're good.
Maybe.
I swear, bitch, if this is a trap.
Well, Cap says it's cool.
Captain said shit.
I swear, Cap, if this is a trap. I don't know Cap either. Anyway, so I take the armor and I'm walking down the stairs.
Gotcha.
I
And Irina says, I can go ahead if you want to stay up here. Just give me. I can take the armor.
I hand her the armor.
Okay, and she takes the armor and she goes, all right, just I don't know if they know you're here, but they know that we have the armor, so.
I hand it to her.
All right,
All
she
right.
takes the armor.
And I have all of my gear, including my shield, my warhammer, and I'm sitting there at the door.
Yeah, wait.
Sitting there reciting to my god, like, I'm
Ready
glowing.
to fucking go.
I'm ready to go.
All right, let's go to the ship. Let's leave.
Auto crew.
I agree.
Yeah.
So Irina comes down.
Yeah, so Irina comes down and hands Razumik the armor, and he goes, all right, so I'm gonna go talk to Marcus about this, get him the armor back. I'm sure he'll understand.
Do you want
know,
us
we
to
gotta,
come with you? He likes us.
He does seem to like you guys. I mean, if you want to come and explain yourself, it could definitely work. I think I could also try.
Listen, Razzle Dazzle.
Well,
Salarin was
hey,
just
listen,
trying.
it's Razumik. Go on.
Razzle Dazzle.
Yeah,
Salarin
okay.
was just flirting with one of the guards.
Is there a
one thing
window
led
in
to
the-
I
another.
heard that the turtle person took out a mace and whacked him on the face,
Those are the
and
kinks
then
she's
continuously
into.
cast her witchery on him.
She's into those kinks.
Is there a it's mating season. Is there a window in my room?
Sure.
I climb out of it.
All right, give me an athletics as you do that.
Okay. I cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
Nice.
And you can see he's
Sure.
saying, yeah. What did he just say?
Go,
was cool.
go
I saw
talk
that.
to Marcus Razzle.
Okay, I'll go
Razzle
talk
me.
to him. I'm sure we can
We'll meet you at
smooth
the
it
gate.
over. I definitely heard, just
Well, look, I don't even know where he is. We'll meet you at the gate, and then we gotta go. We gotta get this
Just-
treasure,
yeah,
brother.
So
We got 6 months.
okay, just meet me at the front gate. What time is it? And he looks at his watch and he goes,
I look at my
15
watch.
For athletics.
Gotcha. He's like, it's 8 a.m.
Meet you there at 9.
Yeah, he goes, meet me at the front gates of Nizeli at 9.
Hell yeah. See you soon.
And he
Dude.
takes the armor off and he leaves.
15.
Goodbye.
All right, let's go to the
Seriously,
main
Moses?
gate.
Okay, all right. So he's going.
Alright, and
The
you
signal
climb out
to
the
kill
window, you
anybody.
see Rosamund,
Yeah.
Is-
Just kidding.
Yeah, he's like looks up.
Yeah, if
I'm
you want,
assuming
if
this is
it's
like a
like
back or
we
side
need to kill this
window,
person
right?
right now, it's
I'm gonna say, yeah, you
I like
crawl
it.
down the
Yeah.
side of the back window.
Yeah.
Sure.
remember that.
Now,
And
We
you want to
should
do what?
send,
And you can
like,
see
2
a
people to
man
go take the
walk
boats
out with the armor
down
that you
and
had, and
send
he walks into
signal
the
that we need
street
them
and
to
puts on a
fucking
wagon and
skiddity
drives
bop
off.
boof all the way
All right,
to
I'm gonna go
Harris.
ahead and
Damn it.
walk to an alleyway across from
Split
the
the party
entrance of
again.
the inn, just full cloak and everything.
It worked well.
Around.
I mean, we could just.
Attempting
You need to
basically
go.
look like an old.
I'll
guy.
go,
'Cause
and
I
you
would say-
need to
Sure.
come with me
Yeah,
because
but
you
where
need
you
to
gonna go?
navigate
And
through
I'm
the
just gonna
forest.
watch for people to exit the inn.
Gotcha.
So
I
And
mean,
then
we
so
all
far-
could just go. Do we have enough boats?
We have 3 boats.
we all could go. Yes.
Well, how
Oh,
many
and-
of us
and
are
all-
there?
Well, we can talk
5.
about this later.
Plus 3.
No,
And-
we can't because we have horses.
We can't
And
put horses on the boat.
Blackstrap Blackstrap says, so you guys had the other group waiting down there, so we have to go down the river?
Yes.
Yeah, unless someone goes down there and tells them to go back to Hamas, and then we meet them in Hamas and leave from
Can
there.
anyone... I mean, you can turn into animals right there.
Yeah, I mean, I could fly all the way to the boat and say, "Let's go get them."
Do that.
I mean, you can do that. I
All
can
right.
Zephyr
We'll go to We'll
you
go to
can-
Hamas, and you go fly to the boats.
You guys meet me at Hamas. I'll go to Alpha and
want the
Omega
boats?
team. I mean, we need one of them to pick us up.
No, I mean
No,
the dinghies.
The dinghies.
Yeah, you guys bring those down to Hamas. I'll fly to the big boats.
Yeah, we'll just
and
bring them back up.
Take them to Hamas. Cool.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And you can see he goes, cool, and we'll do that.
All right. Great to see you again, Captain.
And he goes, of course, we're gonna have to catch up on the ship.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Diggersby,
My son.
you're scary as always. I love it. Kid,
Yar.
keep at it. All right, guys. I'll meet you at Hamilton. Like what? By tonight?
I'm outside.
Yeah, I know. I'm just looking at you. Tonight-
Okay.
Yeah, just
Tonight,
get there as
we'll-
fast as possible. We'll get there as fast as possible. And
Okay. I step outside and I look back in the door and I just I jump and turn into a vulture and just I start flying away, trying to make my way back to the open
And you
sea.
do that. So, what are you guys doing in the meantime? What are you guys doing during the day while you're waiting for...
Well, you're supposed to meet.
Well,
I guess I can see.
So I don't see anybody else leave the inn.
Yeah,
I'm
so
just sitting across the way still.
Yeah, and you see Toward walk out,
Yeah.
and then he does
Does
that
a Superman like
and
jump.
disappears as a raven. Does Salar want to do anything?
Salarin watches. Oh, my boy.
Oh yeah.
He's
Do I see him?
He's a
Give me a perception.
16.
Yeah, you can see
All
Salar.
right. He watches I do this, and I use thaumaturgy or whatever it's called to do a raven cry.
I'm a vulture.
he's vulture.
I do a raven cry anyway.
I fly down to him or her and I go. And I motion to the thing.
Boy.
Fly away.
Are you like 6 feet tall or something?
Yeah, pretty big.
Okay. All right.
Just terrifying.
So I go into the inn
Okay.
dramatically. I like or something.
And the doors swing open, and you all turn over.
What did I miss?
And you go, Salarin. And you see Blackstrap standing there, and he goes, welcome back.
Captain,
And then I get down on one knee.
it's good to see you.
Oh, I thought you were going for propose.
Rise.
I get on one knee and I suck his cock.
Give him a quick blow.
And he goes, rise, Salarin.
And then I look to the parrot and I say, "You two, you can leave back in the market."
And he says, rise! Thank you. And then, anyways, so, so the captain says, so what's the plan then overall?
I assume everybody catches me up on what happened.
Yeah, so
So,
we're
yeah.
gonna go get all the boats that we have in.
Yep.
You said they left our horses and all and our
We literally have
wagons
We
out
have
front.
everything right outside.
Even the boats?
Even
the
the
dinghies?
boats.
Oh, nice. Okay, fuck.
I
Shit.
will never let them take the dinghies.
That's what I like fucking hearing.
Irina says, well, I mean, the boats are still at the river.
I thought we had them on the
No.
carts.
We went and hit them.
We were
We had the ale
Okay.
on the carts,
Well-
which we still have, I believe.
We
Yeah.
put
Or
the
did we
ale
sell?
in
No,
the
we
boats,
sold.
but okay. Never
Still
mind.
not sold it, right?
No.
Okay.
We could just go grab them real quick. Take like what, 30 minutes probably.
Probably.
I turned to the innkeeper. I was like,
Do you want 7 casks of ale?
Sure.
No.
"What?"
Take him on this boat.
Yeah, I like
Do
it.
you want 6 casks of ale?
No.
Yes.
I say we
I
keep-
bought the ale. Do you want to buy it?
Why don't you want it for the crew?
Fuck the crew.
part of the crew.
I like ale.
Fuck your own crew?
He goes, I also
All the
can
time.
sell you gallons of ale if you want.
Oh, we got it.
Apparently, these swarthy folk want to drink the ale. Never mind.
And
All
I,
right.
I hand him a gold piece.
All right. And he says, fuck yeah. Thank
Like,
you.
This guy is a fucking prick.
You.
Yeah, Captain Blackstrap.
No. That
We
was the
walked
bar.
in, he was like, oh, fucking come in, whatever, I guess. I'm like, dude, what the
Well, they
fuck?
did come in the fucking middle of the night. Come on.
Wang.
Fuck yeah.
Is there any chance you could
Let's go
spare
get
one
the
of those
dinghies, put them on the
invisibilities,
wagons, and by that time,
just in
hopefully, we're
case.
fucking razzled
Is that what you guys are doing then?
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys
I like
do that. You get your wagons together.
Good.
You get your boats
Dog happy.
towered.
Yep.
You come over to the boats. You can see them after searching for a while along the coast. You see the spot where they met. You see the 2 boats just sitting there rocking in the ocean, and you land on which one? Strahdslayer or Strahdslayer?
And I turn back into tower form and I go, "Arr, my friend!
You can see they all gather around.
We must make way for Hamish. The captain's waiting for us."
Oh no.
What? And you can see everyone just like gasps, and you can see Dex.
Well,
goes,
move, you whippersnapper!
and you can see they start manning the riggings. Anyways, and Gex
Is
says,
it-
"Yar! How
I
the
tried-
fuck? What about the plan?"
He's on the Strahdslayer.
Fuck the boy.
Yeah, they're all on the Strahdslayer, hanging out talking.
Where is...
They've all swam over.
Where's the molasses?
It's still there, but there's
Yeah, it's
half
anchored.
and half, right?
No, they
Yeah,
were
they're
all-
not moving. They're floating off the coast.
Yeah,
anchored.
everybody
We
came
must
up
make
with-
way for Hamish. Is Esmeralda watching?
Yes.
I try to act like I'm hot dog shit, like
hot dog.
move it, boys! Like,
hot
we must
dog.
get the captain and the rest of the crew. Hurry! And I'm trying to impress her.
Give me a
It has
performance.
to be
real
hot
quick,
dog
as
shit.
You see Tower commanding, and people are listening. Regardless.
Of course they're listening. It's your boy. Oh, well that's a 6.
Yeah, but they're still, you just don't look as impressive. But you can see Esmeralda just look over, and she is, just watching.
Hot and bothered.
I wave. I Hey, Ezzy.
And she goes, "Are you here to see your son?
Well, of course.
Your boy has been, very, very, he's been stalking, trying to talk recently."
His first words. I hope they're. It's.
He's doing contractions already?
Yeah, that's really impressive.
Contraction.
Where is he?
And you see she brings out the small baby elephant
I
boy.
hope it's...
Yeah.
Oh!
just-
My boy, your boy. How and I put him like kind of like on my shoulder. I'm like, how would you like to man the wheel?
And you use your.
That's right.
So
Right.
what are you gonna do, Tyron?
I'm gonna sit at the helm and I'm gonna drive it, but
Okay.
pretend like I'm letting him drive it.
Gotcha. And you can see.
All while
this-
smiling over it as yeah, exactly. He looks happy. I'm like, Andrew, look how good I am.
Yeah,
with
look over here.
I can have another.
Anyway, so you guys both sail back. It takes, pretty much a whole day. So late, we'll say probably like 10 p.m. is when they roll into harbor.
We make berth.
We make birth in Hamish.
And you guys are in Hammist. You got your boats put on the wagon, brought all the way down with the Hammist. And so you guys see the ships pull into the harbor. At the same time, you guys have been, probably waiting here for a little bit at night. And you guys all hop on the ships?
Yeah.
All right, and you guys set sail out of, I guess we'll say you're in the docks of Hammist. And that's when you guys all meet inside the top deck of the Strahd Slayer.
Oh.
And you see the captain, he goes, all right, boys. And you see everyone's there.
Razzle dazzle.
Razzle dazzle included. And you can see he's just in the background. And so...
He's not standing by my kid, is he?
Well,
I walk up to
staring
Razzle.
at your
I'm just like, Sebastian, come over here.
you see, what's going on, Daddy? And
don't go by Razzle Dazzle.
I walk up to Razzle.
What'd you say? Go by Razzle
No,
Dazzle. Oh,
Say
no.
Razzle Dazzle.
He goes, what's wrong with Razzle Dazzle?
I just...
Look
Not
close.
trustworthy adult?
Stay by your mom.
Which adults should I let see me naked?
I raise my hand.
That's the question. Just doctors? But what did they say?
Flairon's good.
What about priests?
I'll take good care of him.
I trust that wink.
Anyways,
I trust the
That's a
those
wink
hands.
to live by.
so,
Fucking evil.
I walk up to Razzle.
yeah, and you can see, yes.
You should really train your guards better. And then I wink and walk away.
And he goes, well, Marcus, he's a generous man, and he has resolved your dispute with the gods. Let that be known, and he, is still expecting his fair share, 50%. Just know that it's definitely was frowned upon by Marcus, and he said he will remember that.
But you won't. No, just kidding.
God, I wish.
You can say, he goes, so
Everything.
what's the plan here? And you see, he goes, the captain over there has the map. And you see the captain, yar! And he pulls out the map. And you guys can see it just like, he pulls out this, like, the paper looks very old and worn. And you can see there's like a whole map of, it looks exactly like Jabberook here. And, you can see he goes, now, these symbols, we can't read them. We don't know what it says. And without knowing what it says, we're not going to be able to follow this map.
What language is
I
it?
read it.
No, well, he goes, and you see Niall step forward. He goes, well, I already tried comprehend language on it, and it did not work.
What language is
There's
this?
some kind of magic preventing us.
No, we got your brother back.
What?
We got your brother back.
You got my brother back, says Niall.
Kip, right? Is
He
that
goes,
your
oh,
brother?
no, Kip's not my brother. That was...
Oh.
Yeah, and you see Kip, he goes, Yard, I was brothers with whatever... that dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
What was it?
Scudbutt. Scudbutt Meru.
I'm Kip Meru.
Where's
Rip.
Scudbutt?
These are ridiculous.
I hear
Where's
the
he
voice.
at?
I hear the voice in the back of my
Scudbutt.
mind.
Oh.
What's his job?
It's been so long.
Arto.
Oh, okay. So,
God.
well, here's the
Wow.
deal. If in case anybody
Fuck.
doesn't know,
Hey, that's a real word. Yeah.
we find the treasure, and then Marcus gets half. That's the deal. And like with
You see
Razzle Dazzle
Beacon, yeah, he's like,
behind me,
perfect.
I like look at Brown. Like,
They get half the treasure.
yeah.
Yeah.
The whole crew.
And Razzle Dazzle's gonna make
They
sure
get
that
half the
happens.
treasure.
And Razzle Dazzle here is gonna make sure that happens.
He's behind him. He's just motioning.
Well, I'm gonna say, well, this treasure be ancient. I think one of the best places we might start to look is ancient places.
I try to read it.
Give me a
Does that-
Arcana check.
Like,
does it?
I turn. Does anybody know of old ruins or temples or older cities that might have been here in some fashion
Razzle
long
dazzle?
before the others?
Razzle Dazzle says, he goes, well, the only ones that would be a little bit older, I mean, I'd say up north. There's kind of some wastelands, I guess you could say, kind of ruins up there.
What about the volcano?
Oh, well, I mean, the volcano is still active.
But it's been here for a while, right?
It's been here the whole time.
It seems like a great place to start.
What's the
so-
name of the
I agree.
the
That-
place furthest north again?
And that's when Blackstrap speaks up. He goes, "Yar, excuse me, gentlemen. So, this map, I might have a lead on where to go. I'm not sure, but I don't know if you remember Alyosha." And you can see Tower has like a and you remember Alyosha. He was when you and Blackstrap were on your crew, you know, your normal days when you go and free slaves. You guys freed this man, Alyosha, and he.
You thought it was a woman.
I did think it was a woman.
Alyosha, and he agreed, and he decided. You've heard, once he was rescued, he didn't want to join your crew, but he.
Tower definitely fucked Elliot.
I
thought it was a woman.
I thought he was a woman. Yeah. So, shit. What was I trying to say
I
about
thought we
Alyosha?
all had to pee.
No, he's joined some kind of religious brotherhood or something since. But you know that he was a cool guy, and he was very thankful when he saved him. And he goes, and I know Alyosha was a very smart man. He was, worked in the libraries when he was younger. If we head over to Vetus, I believe he works there at the main master library.
All right.
He's the smartest man I've ever met. Yar.
You haven't met me.
And now you've met Flair.
And now I've met Flareon here.
He's a
If
good
Toward likes you, then I will accept you as a stepson.
Dad!
Dad!
We're brothers. All right.
We can
so
still fuck each other, though, right?
Vetus it is. Shall we make Birth and Curios or Res?
And he goes,
Wait,
we could probably squeak all the way.
we could, yes, Vetus does have a port.
Yeah,
We could
Oh.
just go directly there.
Let's go do that.
Let's squeak.
Who runs Vetus?
Or the Black Hand or the
And you can
Dominant?
see Razumi can speak something. He goes, well, it's gonna be the gauntlet. It's going to be.
It's
Maybe
going
I'll
to
take
be.
a-
You mean it's not
Yeah.
currently?
Yes, the gauntlet
We show him.
runs.
Hey, we
got a boy.
We picked up this one for you.
And he goes, it might be best if they just, I mean, where they allow in Vetus, they do allow Black Hand members, or just black people from
They allow
Naselli.
black people.
They don't like anyone who's part of the family. So
Part of
So you-
Marcus's family?
I'm part of the family.
Part of the ship.
The family is the inner circle,
Oh.
and so maybe it might be best just that I'm not known to be on the boat, right, gentlemen? We wouldn't want things to happen to me, because if things were to happen to me, things will happen to you.
Yeah.
No threats, but just observation.
That's not very threatening, Roswell. You know how to swim?
He just furiously rides hands. Yeah. Writhing intensifies. Yeah.
That's something you can't see.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I go and I kind of catch up with the captain and let him know everything
All right.
that's been going down.
And you can see he looks very happy.
Feed
He's
Razzle
like,
Dazzle to the wolves.
I can't wait.
perfect. He goes,
Wait. Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
yes. And this is definitely interesting. It's you guys have come far from your land of Barovia, where you talk about this vampire, Strahd.
Oh,
Throw it.
he wasn't anything.
You're impressive. I am impressed, Howard. You seem to have grown quite a bit in strength. I wish you could have been there.
Not so much the brain, though, you know.
Do you know
This is
of
fair.
the land of Barovia at all?
Oh, not myself. I've heard of it in legends. I've never been there.
What is that continent called?
Barovia?
No, because that's the country.
Yeah,
You're
that
right.
one's called
Not Australia?
Hold up.
Australia.
Damn, I've been doing John's voice wrong the whole time.
And you can see,
Oi, cunt.
once again, you guys, as you guys start, you guys are still in the. Have you guys set sail?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say you guys, as you're setting sail, you once again jog. You hear like a buzzing in your voice, like a ringing, and all of a sudden, like your just head start, your thoughts start to just scatter. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
University of Michigan. University of Massachusetts.
17.
Gotcha. And as jog,
Magic.
you just 17. You said
Yeah.
you can hear this buzzing in your head, and you can once again you feel this drawn like this. You're drawn towards as you look over. You're sitting at your ship's leaving Hamas. You can see Nazelli far off on the distance on the mountain. You can hear just a roar of crowds in your head, and you feel drawn towards it. You can just hear screaming.
Drawn towards Nazelli?
Nazelli. You just look off and you feel like you're starting to be walked towards it. You guys all see Jog just stop talking, and then, bam, you fight it, and you're able to suppress whatever is
What is
in your
happening?
head.
Captain Blackstrap.
Yar.
Captain to captain. Do you ever get a buzzing in your head calling you towards a place?
No.
Disappointment.
Calling you
Mechanical
where?
noises.
I don't know about you fellas, but I have a feeling that we need to be going to Nazelli.
We just were there.
Well, something calls to me there.
Is that what happened earlier?
I think so.
It didn't call you when we were there?
Yes,
No.
it did.
Only when we arrived and now when we are now leaving.
Oh, I remember that happening to you in Hamest.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Anyway, so you guys are you guys
I have the feeling we'll be back in Nazelli sooner rather than later.
are you guys
I mean, we have to now.
so you're setting
We gotta
sail,
figure out
right?
what's wrong with the captain.
So how are you guys gonna do watches? I would say
Well, I wear mine on my left.
nice.
Me too.
There'd be
Well,
enough of a crew, I would say, for you guys to have 3 main crews that like you cycle throughout the day. At least 2 people. Who would be on each crew? Like as you're cycling through, because there is gonna be rolling as you guys are going through places.
I'll go with Blackstrap.
I can. Wait, what? Sorry.
So actually, you know what? That would be a good. I'd say because you gotta steer, man the riggings, and then we'll say 2 people to man the masts and stuff. So and then someone. So 3 people on each shift. You had 1, 2, 3 shifts. Then maybe have Towered, Blackstrap, and just throw on Digby, and then you can have Flare on, Cav,
And Irina?
and Irina, and then you can have Jog, Salarin, and Dex. And that's just, we know, okay, damn.
Wait, we only have 2 ships though.
Oh, you do have 2 ships as well, fuck. God damn. Well, we'll worry about that later. I'll come back with something.
I also don't need to sleep, so.
Yeah.
Don't you need to go in sentry mode or something?
I was just in sentry mode.
So you guys set sail. And it's gonna be...
Yeah. We'll fix that.
Yes.
God
so,
does not like your lack of rest.
Hold on.
While they're all doing this, I walk to the front of the ship and I take out Strahd's head, which I still have apparently, and I cram it into the Ent's mouth.
Oh my god.
No,
Oh my
the
god.
Ent's head that's on the front of the ship.
How rotten is this? Or
The
is
Ent's
this
head, the
permanently
big wooden
preserved?
creature.
Oh yeah.
Vampire.
Never. No. Butcher Splinter. Is what it's
Yeah,
called.
yeah.
It would
I
definitely
take
be
the-
decrepit and disgusting.
It's been 2 years.
Yeah.
It's just-
Have you like done anything to try to preserve
It's like
it?
just desiccated.
Sure.
why
Over
not?
the years, he's.
I mean, I have 2 heads that I've been carrying
Yeah,
around
the
with me. I have to.
balding
I mean, maybe.
I'm sure,
Nothing like old borscht.
I'm sure over the past couple years you've been able to learn how to end
I have the.
Why
the-
did you
the-
cut off
I'm
his
sure over the
head?
past like 2 years.
I have the staff of frost. You could say I froze him.
Why
Yeah,
didn't you?
Yeah, I feel like you would be able to.
Froze him?
Yeah, with the staff of frost.
Sure. That's what you do. Is you constantly freeze them with the staff of frost to keep them fresh.
Yeah,
What
so
a
I crammed that
maniac.
motherfucker right in the mouth.
Okay, so you do that. Let me make
I
a
like
note.
it.
I graped them in the mouth.
No.
We are the Strahd Slayer. We didn't
Yeah.
have any Strahd memorabilia. I figured
That's,
this would be
it's
good.
true.
We're gonna.
I also have his cape, and I put
We,
it on.
we don't have like a.
We're gonna have to taxidermy that head when we get to Venice.
Yeah, we'll have to refreeze it.
We can taxidermy it. That way we don't have to freeze it.
You're a smart motherfucker.
All right, so you guys,
Hey,
2 hours per hex. 1, 2, 3, 4.
before we set sail, I say, hey, big shark boy. What's your name? Your name is.
You're fucking
Digby.
terrifying.
Digby.
His Digby bit.
36
And I'm
hours.
Bebo, baby.
I don't want to see what creature you created.
Yeah, you look over at Digby and he goes,
Sea turtles.
What you
Well,
want?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
What weapon of choice do you like?
And he
What's your
goes,
weapon of choice?
he pulls out, from behind him, he pulls out a great axe and he goes, great axe.
Hey,
It's a
would
great
you
axe.
want?
Digby get very angry.
Would you want? Would you want this? And I go onto the ship and I come over back to him. I'm like, do you want this? And I give him Vlad's sword.
You give him what?
Vlad, remember in Castle Argynvostholt?
Oh, yep.
I have Vlad's sword.
Okay, so
Vlad's great sword.
you're gonna give it to Digby?
Yeah.
I pull out my magical battle axe and I say, anybody want it? Going once? Anybody? Magical. Does shit. I don't want it anymore.
What kind of shit does it do?
If you hit a
Shit.
plant or a plant creature,
Yeah,
does an extra
expensive.
D8 damage.
I don't know.
Do you know what the properties of that great sword are, Pete?
Looking it up right now.
Okay. Anyway, so you guys do that. You guys are sailing.
I give it to Sebastian. Here you go.
Thank you. He'll appreciate it.
I don't doubt the donut.
He's like, okay.
Remember, run with it really fast.
Do you want to see me naked now?
Yeah.
What?
You can only get naked in front of Flare.
What
That's what I
the
said.
That's true. I'm the only one he trusts to get naked.
He's been wearing the same clothes for years. He just had
Come here, I'll help you.
his mom doesn't change him or anything.
Do I look like Razzle Dazzle?
Hey, honey, I'm getting really weirded out by Flareon, man.
Hey, men are talking.
Honey, it's okay, just as long as the child stays away from that razzle dazzle character.
But don't you think there could be other bad people he should not hang out
No,
with?
Flareon's good.
No.
Flareon's good.
I would never harm little Smaug.
Well, I'll trust your judgment.
Flareon's the only person I trust.
You've always been
That's
the
right.
smartest person ever.
Yes.
That's right. His software would never fail in such a manner.
So, anyways, you guys travel your day and a half, and at 10:30 a.m. on Fabander 27th, you guys pull into the harbor, and you can see there's this large city sitting amongst it, because you're in this giant lake, right? It's kind of like a giant lake. Anyways, so as you guys come into these giant docks that surround the giant city of Venice, you can see it towering there. You see the boats. It's a very crowded docking situation here. It looks very difficult, like you're gonna have to maneuver through all the ships, and it kind of is tight area, and there's a lot of ships. When you see, as you guys enter the first mouth, you see a giant tentacle shoot out of the water, and you can see it, it whips around, and you can see, as you notice around, you see other boats as tentacles come out and start guiding the boats throughout the harbor, and you guys feel like a whole lunge forward as your whole ship, you feel a jerking motion
as the tentacle wraps around the front of the ship and begins to guide it through the narrow workings of the harbor.
I like it.
In another world, I feel like I've
What color
seen
is
this
the
before.
tentacle?
What colors are the tentacle?
Yeah.
White.
White.
Oh, I want them to-
It's an albino.
I start to shit, but I don't know why.
And as you guys enter in, you can see, as you guys enter in, it's guiding in the ship, and then you guys, I guess you see Razamekin come up, and he goes, all right, just remember, you know, because of the obelisk,
You're here.
magic doesn't work in Vedis.
What?
And he goes, well, magic doesn't work.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Because of the obelisk in the center of
The
Vedis.
tormentor?
And he goes, well, what?
The tormentor.
I don't understand.
It's time
Wait,
to do
Well,
it.
I guess you'll have to find out
Hold
on
let
your
me-
own.
Let me try something. I do fireball.
Do you want to do it?
No, I'm just.
Okay.
I'll try. I just want to do produce flame.
And you can see as you do it, it starts spurting up, and he goes, the closer you get to the obelisk, the more it's the strength. And you see it goes out.
Fuck.
And he goes, exactly.
I'm gonna need that.
Just-
Does that mean
just-
you can't shift change? Or change?
I don't know.
And he goes,
I try to turn into a raven.
you turn into a raven.
I turn back into Tower,
You turn
completely
back into
naked, and then like put on all my stuff.
You can see,
Flow deck, don't worry.
yeah. Yeah, and then you put it all back on. Anyways, and you guys can see, he goes, yeah, it's pretty sweet, but yeah. We
don't
need
like
to
it
head
either.
off to the Grand Library, just, you know, and maybe we can stop by the old Obelisk of Light. It's pretty cool. But, yeah, maybe next week. And so we'll end the session here as you guys sit in the harbor of Vedis, your magic sputtering out as... I wonder if I have a picture.
I already don't like it here.
I can't wait to kill Razzle Dazzle.
Is
Yeah,
it
me too.
common?
I really
Do
do.
I turn on my
He's
sun
the
sword and
worst.
it doesn't work?
You try to turn on your sun sword and...
Ooh,
That's a good question. It's a magic item. Yeah, I'd say it doesn't work. Just and you see the sword goes out.
I'm gonna kill this place.
Well, fuck.
Does anyone have any extra weapons? Because I don't have anything.
I
I just
Oh,
realized
no.
I don't have.
I have this battle axe, you see.
I just go over to Sebastian. I just take it.
There we go, Vedis.
Not
Give me
yet.
And you can see the bay, the
Not
harbor,
yet.
the lake in the distance.
Is that the obelisk of light in the middle?
That's the sun.
Oh wait, fuck.
That's the sun.
Not your sun.
I guess you can't see the obelisk from this
Right
view.
Right here. Right here.
Maybe.
Well,
It's not real.
let's just not split the party unless we absolutely have to.
I think
Oh
we
wow,
continue to do it.
that looks cool.
Probably because
It worked out. It really did
Well-
work out.
We have some magic casters, so if we split the party and get into trouble here, it's not going to be good.
No.
I can't use Zephyr Strike. This is bad.
Yeah, I was gonna
This is
say
real
that.
bad.
Let's just befriend them and give them